Lord have mercy.
All right, are we live? Paul, are we live on this lovely day? All right. Oh, forgot Paul ain't here. He on strike. Man, it's a lot going on out here in the world. Hey y'all, good morning. We are back with another episode. I am your host, Wiley, of course. I'm here. Your favorite creator. All right. Um, Last night we put on a good show. I mean, I was yelling, I was screaming, I was doing movie improv, I was talking about my life, talking about Armon Wiggins Sukihana interview. I mean, we did about a 5 hour video. We broke it down, we dissect the video, we kept you updated with tweets and texts, etc. We updated a lot in the interview, and a lot have happened on the aftermath of the Sukihana interview that she did with my favorite celebrity, Armon Wiggins. First and foremost, we want to say thank you to the B&B squad for you all amazing support for visiting us on yesterday, for your amazing emails that you all have left us, for saying thank you for supporting our guy. And I said thank you. Also, I want to say thank you to the producers that stood with us for about 5 hours last night. And when we were up today, I said I saw a lot. And so we want to get into it. When y'all come on in, like the video. Now, we have been struggling in likes for years. We barely can get 400 likes. Um, and we only thing we going to do, Paul, like he told me before he went on strike, is we can only ask. That's it. We can't force you to like it. So if you want to do it, make sure you click on the like button. All right? Click on that like button and make sure you share the video. Share with your family, share with your friends. Click the like button. I've been up all day, not all day, I went to sleep, but I've been listening to that song Lotto. Did y'all hear that song with Mr. Koof, whatever his name is, the BTS called, what's the name of it? Seven. It is number one all over the planet. So I went and listened to it, and it's a great record. I'm still learning the lyrics. Great video, good collaboration. Number one on iTunes. I checked the records. I went and checked the records. Pretty much all version of Seven, the explicit, the clean, the instrumental, is going back and forth on iTunes store. And I love seeing women that will judge and said you would never happen, and it happened. I love to see women come in the game and said, "Hey, I'm going to carve out my own lane." No different when Nikki came in the game and everybody said, bring it Kim. Kim, she came in very cocky, and she was able to back up her cockiness with her talent. And she said, "Yes, I want to do it," but pretty much she want to be the queen, and she got it. She dominated for a good minute. Now other women are coming, and they're coming in cocky and say, "Hey, I respect Nikki, but I'm greater than her," in so many words. And so Lotto is one of them type of women that Came in, she came in a little humble. Now she got that cockiness. She got her own swag and said, hey, I'm gonna be me. I ain't gonna be bowing down. The B ain't take her meds. I was, she teaming up, making the right moves in the industry, doing really good, picking up a swag. Her performance is A1. She's on award shows, she's winning awards, she's getting nominated for Grammys, and she's doing well. She's making the right moves, teaming up with the right people, and she's doing it. And we have to give Lotto her credit. And the reason why I'm not hating on Lotto is because why hate on somebody that's successful? Why hate on somebody that's actually doing the work? Everybody, it was a time. Like, I'm so glad that we have more rappers because I was tired of just having one. When you have one, you get bored with one. Consumers like options. That's why you have Burger King, McDonald's, Popeyes. I love to have multiple options. That's why I purchase her music because I want like the celebrities, the B&B squad, some of them. I purchase people music. I go to iTunes. I purchase Stephen Q music. You don't even know who Stephen Q is, but I purchased his album. He was in my Lyft drive. So I'm different. I will purchase your music. It was only 69 cents, Paul. Not even $1.29. I know you out there protesting, but it was 69 cents. And we paid it. And we still gonna stream it because sometimes when I'm on the plane, I may forgot to download a record to listen to it on the plane. So that's why I like to buy it. So just in case if I forget to download it on my Spotify, I got it on my phone and I can play it over and over. Like my gospel buddy, Maurice Griffin. They're gonna be getting prepared for the Stella Awards, and he have an album out, and I purchased his album, and he was talking about the album. It was an older project called Believer. Believer, Maurice that by Maurice Griffin, Maurice Griffin, Griffin. And I purchased it, and that record came out in 2014. You know what I did? I didn't go stream it. I purchased it because I heard a song that resonated with me, and I went to the store and I purchased it. That's why marketing and promoting that's why it matters. If it didn't matter to market and promote, companies will not spend billions of dollars to market and promote. I just saw a commercial of McDonald's back in the day when it was marketing towards the black family. It was an old Negro spiritual, and they had the black family, and it was talking. It was a good commercial because you got to know how to market to your audience that you want to buy and consume what you have, right? So when they kept putting it out about BTS and Seven, and I heard it on Lovely T show talking about it, I said, "Ooh, who is this?" I never knew Lotto was doing it. I saw she was trending. Went over to Lovely T. Lovely T was talking about how these people ain't really talented. They just work with a person. But I disagree with that. Lotto is talented. She is talented. I like her music, right? So I went and purchased it, just like we always criticize artists for not doing other type of music. But like Sukihana, she released the Eating, but she also released Casamigo. She released that, but that didn't go nowhere on the charts because we talked about it, we streamed it, and I purchased it. I didn't know it. She had that song out because the way what she's promoting so much about love making. And one mistake that she made in the interview, she didn't do no performance. But anyway, but when it came to marketing, that doesn't matter. So when Maurice was talking about his album, I purchased it. It matters. So when I went on Station Head, the Army, they were playing the song over and over and over, and that what made me go and stream it. Then I went on Twitter, they were talking about it. Then I went on Threads, they were talking about it. So I just went everywhere, and I start listening to the record, and I like the record. And no different when JT released her record. I was a fan of JT record. I feel like JT had an amazing um, flow. I just did not feel the record, honestly. It did not grow on me. I'm just so tired, maybe because of my listening taste. I wish these hip hop artists go back to working with R&B singers, and instead of them just trying to rap alone, I wish they would go back to what Kim did with Mary J. Blige, and they would work together, and you get that R&B type of, you know what I'm saying, singing some vocals and performing. I wish they would go back to that. But anyway, I just wasn't into the record, but it didn't stop me from buying it because maybe it would grow on me. Sometime when I first hear the record, it don't grow on me. So I would go and I listen to the replay, and I listen again, and it grow on me. But I still purchase it because I like JT. I like that she's chocolate. I like that she's spicy. I like that she's a pick me. I like that she be picking up Nicki Minaj battles and picking up her doing her dirty work to grow, to establish herself as an artist. It is working for her because it was trending #5 on the iTunes charts. So it works to team up with Nicki to go against her. Everybody can't do what Lotto did. Lotto was able to do it, and she's successful. But everybody can't pull that. You got to know if you can pull it. If you know you can't win that battle, you better join in. Like, everybody can't mess with America. So what do? They pretend to be America's friend because they know if we against America, they will overthrow us. So they will pretend to be an ally. You already know we don't F with you, but you powerful, and we ain't about to go toe to toe with you like that. So we will humble and submit to you. And that's what JT is doing. So even though the song wasn't that popping and everything like that, because JT, she got an opportunity because Nicki Minaj got to work with JT to prove that she helped other female artists, because that's on the heels of Charlemagne the God, the voice of hip hop. He came on his podcast and said Cardi B is the Drake of female hip hop. Not only do she does the song, but she promote the song and she does the video. So now Nicki is going to prove that she's helping other artists and all of that type of stuff. She's going to try to outdo it, but it's not sincere, because when she did her IG, when she did her IG, she didn't show herself on camera. Mhm. When she did her IG, you just saw her ceiling. So that's an insult. Many people, but just be grateful. No, I want you on camera. Any other time when you with people, when you out there with Ice Spice, you ain't with the Ice Spice and we looked up in your ceiling. You telling me you trash, you're not deserving to have the queen on camera, so you're gonna look at my ceiling. You know, Armon Wiggins, he pulled that mess. He don't want to show himself on camera. He want to do the audio. That's a sign, that's a message, a clear message that I'm gonna come here, but I really don't want people to think I'm here. It's stupid, but I see it. And so when I saw that, I felt bad for JT. She's a chocolate woman, and we got to look at Nicki Minaj ceiling. But when she go and do a video with Ice Spice, makeup is done. She's looking good. Look like she bathed. She ain't doing all that eating. But when she do that with JT, we got to look at your ceiling with bed bugs and flies. I don't understand that. She got mad at Carisha because Carisha, see, we gonna talk about jealousy today. Can we talk about it today? I'm just gonna follow the spirit, so just follow along with me. We're gonna talk about haters and jealousy. Nicki is a hater, and then she does have some jealous ways. What? Let me explain before you before you hit me with a unicorn. Carisha got a podcast called Carisha Please. It's #1, dominating the culture, winning awards. She's competing with veterans radio personalities, right? And Nicki got mad at Carisha, said, "You stole my saying. Let's get into some things. That's what I say. People copying off me, blah, blah, blah." You get these delusional barbs that think that she created a podcast and she didn't. And she started going toe to toe with Carisha. But Carisha is more charismatic, more entertaining. When Nicki Minaj does an interview, she really can't get into the thing. They got to kiss her butt. They got to see her rant. They got to see her go on a whole rant. Carisha say, yes, I love booty. I love booty and all that. She goes in and go in depth, and it's entertaining. Like, she interviews so many great people, men and women. And I just like her podcast. I used to like Queen Radio, but it was too much of just Nikki. Like, she just wanted to promote herself and not willing to promote other people. It just didn't feel right for me with that. And then when she got dumped by Apple Music for whatever reason, probably because she wasn't as faithful, she went over to App and got lazy. She got lazy on App. Chewing ice. Sometimes you hear, sometimes you don't. Sound like she on the toilet. She got lazy. Carissa, please, production on top of production. How is it that a woman from Florida that can't speak that well can dominate the industry? Not even a #1 rapper, can't rap at all. Carissa's the worst rapper ever. Can dominate, and here you is, Nicki Minaj, with all the resources that money can buy, and you on an app with bad connection. Got to connect your music on a Bluetooth speaker. Something wrong with that. And got mad at Lotto because she had an Apple Music show. Now, Lotto, it was boring because Lotto needed a producer. If I was producing the show, I could have helped Lotto in that regard. I'm gonna keep my secret to myself, because these people do be watching the Wiley show. I'm not gonna tell you my secret. So Lotto, you can rip me out the plastic and I'll hit your DM and we can get real brand new, and we give you put me on contract. Okay. Just pay me a salary, okay? Just give me about $4,000 a month. We'll take that show to the next level, all right? So when we heard about the things with Nikki, and I said I sensed that jealousy with her. She can't handle having other people in her space that she dominated. There's so many women there. You can't stop it anymore. And your fans, you just can't control your fans. Lotto is up there, #1. Many people is predicting that Lotto can get her first #1. So many people are predicting that. I hope that she do get it. I want more competition. Competition is good for the soul. I love a good competition. So I love it. But Nikki is upset about that. Then now she got the Cardi piece. People calling Cardi B the Drake of female rap. You don't think Nikki heard that and that she ain't upset about it? She is. That's why she's trying to prop up JT. But you can't call one person the princess of rap, but then you got JT, you call her the princess of rap. You can't have too many princesses. You know JT ain't got the mainstream capability like a Ice Spice. You know that, Nikki. Don't lie to that woman. And JT knows that. And why you have to ask her, well, yeah, when I was bullied, they used to call me Big Lip Sally, the radio personality. Why you got to always, when you talk to female rap, they got to talk about their most embarrassing stories about their big lips? Why we just can't get on her music bar? Why we got to be worried about her big lips and how when she went to school, they used to bully her and call her Big Lip Sally? I clicked off the link. Why we just can't talk about the success, those bars, I'm just saying, I just saw that. It just didn't feel right in my spirit. Maybe but it didn't feel right for me. And then you mad because you got Sukihana coming through. Out of all nights, you want to go live with JT for bars. Y'all could have been went live and talked about that. It wasn't nothing to be talked about. It was trash. It was garbage. Like, I don't always talk about a sad. Sometimes I can talk about a sad story, but sometimes they went to place. Anyway. And again, when it comes to Nicki Minaj, many people say, Wiley, the Barbs, I ain't stunned those people. The Barbs have to understand that you all don't control my opinion. I'm going to always have my opinion. If I spend money on you, I'm going to have an opinion about you, period. See, I'm not like the barbs that sit up on their computer, on their phone, on their mama Wi-Fi and promote Nikki and can't buy a record. I buy her record and still talk about her with my own show. I'm going to talk about Nikki, right? She's not exempt of being talked about. She ain't exempt. She talk about people all day long. We can't talk. There is no poll to do about the barbs in the beehive because the beehive, they put their money where their mouth is. There is no comparisons. You don't hardly see Nikki going on world tours like Beyonce. So there is no comparisons. I don't have to do a poll. Some polls you don't have to do. It's obvious who's grossing the money in this Beyonce. Look at what she's doing. Beyonce's on tour with her daughter, and Nicki Minaj in her bedroom boxing with a whole pedo. There is no comparisons with that, sister. Open your eyes. Boxing with a whole pedo. And Beyonce on tour. Because she have no way but to play with her husband at home. He can't go nowhere because he's on house arrest. Where can he go? He can't leave because he got an ankle bracelet. Where can he go? He can't go nowhere. He got a bracelet on. He got that ankle jewelry. And I ain't talking about the jewelry I got on y'all ankles. He got that black jewelry on his ankle for the wicked decision that he made. He tried to harm a black woman. He pleaded guilty. He went to prison. He's on the SO list. How can he be exempt, but then you don't want to live by people that's on the SO list? Sit down somewhere with your foolish self. You don't want to live by somebody that's on the SO list if you got children. You will be upset. You don't want to go look at the list. You better not go try to download that list and find out your neighbor across the street is on the list. You would be upset. So how you going to be upset about that? But give Mr. Petty a pass because he giving that ping to Nikki. He ain't exempt. He on that same list and tried to lie and not re-register. Had to serve. Get probation. He tried to go to California and forget that he was on the list. Nikki telling him, don't you re-register. I'm Nicki Minaj. Yeah, you think you Nikki. You still a black woman. And they said, hold on, sir. You didn't register. You on your way back to jail. And Nikki had to go on her finances to defend her husband. If that truly is her husband. Because we haven't seen no marriage certificate. Because she moved into a state where they don't have to broadcast it. They can keep it on lock. They don't have to make it a part of the public record. So they may just be boyfriend and girlfriend. And I hope Nikki got a prenup in a will. She better. I think she do. I hope she ain't that stupid. And so she did that. And one day, some woman they gonna talk about, they gonna roast that husband and Nikki. Somebody gonna put it in the studio. And some of you rappers are struggling. Let me talk about some of you rappers, female rappers. Y'all are struggling because y'all not willing to put it all in the booth. Y'all got to put it all there. And then when y'all put it all there, y'all got to promote it on the Wiley show. I'll keep trying to tell and help you female rappers. Y'all got to be doing shows. Y'all got to continue to promote. The reason why I love the politicians, when they run for office, I want you to hear this, Sukihana. I want you to hear this, JT. I want you to hear this, Corey LeRae. Listen to me. Y'all be flopping because y'all don't build enough infrastructure to do interviews. Well, it's a presidential election, and the election ain't until next year. They don't do the primaries to the first primary until next year, I believe. They already doing interviews and touring and meeting the people. Why don't these artists do that? Why they ain't meeting their fans? Going to Chicago, going to Alabama, going to Mississippi, going to the Mall of America, going here, going to Starbucks, going to the liquor store, doing a tour in the strip club. They just at home, hoping that y'all was streaming, but most of the people don't know y'all doing this. They don't know, especially people with the money to support. We ain't know you had it. Y'all got to promote what y'all are doing. Y'all are lazy. Lazy. That's why y'all ain't going. Y'all don't do enough promoting and marketing. You don't do enough on the radio. All these radio stations where you can sit your black tail at home and call into everybody radio station, including the Wiley show from home. You ain't even got to leave home, and you can touch so many outlets. But you don't do it. You just at home. It flopped. Of course it flopped. You didn't win nowhere. That's just like me. I'm running for president. I didn't go to Iowa. You know they about to have the Iowa caucus. I need to be building infrastructure in Iowa. And then the results come out. I'm in last place. I got 3 votes. And they asked me a question on CNN. Well, Mr. Wiley, did you go and campaign in Iowa? No, I didn't. I stayed at home, went live on Twitter, on app, on Queen Radio. Sir, you don't have any campaign offices and billboards and commercials? No. And why are you shocked that you in last place? If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you got to wake up and promote yourself. Get up out that house, especially when you got money. Tyrese did it. I'm never forget Tyrese. I'm going to use this example. We're going to move on. Tyrese did it. He did an album called Black Rose. Remember that? And I was at home, and Tyrese, the album wasn't doing that well. So Tyrese left his house, traveled around this country, went to different Walmarts. He just went everywhere. Went to Target, and he shot up in the charts because he went where the people was at. He started promoting the album, touching and doing that old school hit pavement, and it worked. And he was selling. But you just can't just do it on social media alone. You still got to hit that old school streets. You still got to have those billboards in the street. It creates the atmosphere that you got something that is coming. Why abandon that? You just can't have a social media presence. That's important. But you also got to have a street presence as well. So when you got the street presence and the social media presence, you unstoppable. That is why when they thought they can cancel Minister Farrakhan from the online presence, but his street presence is so strong in the world, they can't erase him. They actually make him stronger. Everybody be quoting him. You see a video pop up. You see something that went viral on TikTok. He's just everywhere, and he's in the streets. He was in the street. He built that respect of the community, and they there. And now he's old, stricken in years, 90 years old, and still can talk to thousands of people. Because he put in the work. There's no way he could have rebuilt the Nation of Islam from home. He had to go here and travel here with hardly no money, and use his wife to help promote. And he had his children to help promote and help rebuild the nation. Your talent is a nation. You as an artist, your talent, your album, look at it as a nation. If you want your nation to be successful, you got to build the infrastructure to have a successful music career. You got to. You can't do what Beyonce do. She chose not to do interviews, but she still can sell out shows. You not Beyonce. She come from a different era. She made the right moves. She connected to Jay-Z. All of this power. You ain't Beyonce. You Sukihana. You Sexy Red. You got to hit the street. And don't tell me you a hoe. Because the hoes I know, if you really a hoe, baby, if you want to be a successful hoe, you got to know how to promote your coochie. How I know it's good? Are you promoting it? Hey, wait a minute. You a broker because you don't know how to promote and market and move around. That's one thing about Lori Harvey. She know how to market herself, and her brand is her body. So back to this with the rappers that are flopping and the jealousy of Nicki and others. The reason why we don't have a number one hip hop album is because everybody is falling the same lane. Babyhead, BBL, Concrete in the Booty Cheat, talk about my yoni. We too over it. It's just too much of it. Somebody got to break ranks and do something different so I can hear something different. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is something different. And then when you do something different, you got to promote it. You got to. You got to hit these streets hard. Billboards, it ain't that expensive. You had Jason Lee with a billboard when he was on Bingo, promoting Bingo. If Jason Lee can do it, why can't Sukihana do it? Why can't Coi Leray? I'm gonna talk to the people that flopped. I didn't never see a Coi Leray billboard. That's insulting. How can I see a billboard of McDonald's and not a billboard of Coi Leray? How could I see a billboard on Getting Prep and not a billboard of Coi Leray? That's laziness. Same thing with Chloe Bailey. Oh, he going there today. Yes, I am. Chloe Bailey, attached to Beyonce, she look at the strategy of, well, I'm with Beyonce and poof, she gonna make me pop. But Coi Leray don't know how to leverage her celebrity, and she forgot how she got exposure, and that was because of YouTube. You abandoning the same platform that how Beyonce got to know you. She got to know you and your sister off of YouTube. So why is it, Chloe, you have not done a massive press tour with every leading YouTuber that exists on this earth that's on YouTube? Just start there. You haven't done it. You thought you was better than YouTube. I'ma just hit radio. Ain't nothing wrong hitting radio, but also hit YouTube. Why abandon people that we talk to thousands of people with money? And you got to understand, YouTubers, especially Lovely T, One thing about the tea sippers, they cash apping and super chat, meaning they got a disposable income. Shouldn't you be talking with people with money? You should have been right there talking with people with money. They got a disposable income. They just giving it $300, $400. Why you ain't there? Yo, I'm on $12, 6 cents, $4.95, and you ain't on them platforms. Lovely T ain't gonna turn that interview down. You go to Lovely T, say, "Hey, I'm Coyle Ray. Oh, I'm Chloe Bailey. I would like to come on your show, give you an exclusive," and she'll do it. But y'all think y'all better than YouTube, and you're suffering. You're flopping. You ain't selling nothing. And yes, Chloe, you on tour, but it ain't no theater tour. They got to stand up and watch you perform. Do it. You got to stand up on your feet. I want to go to a place with AC where I can sit down and see you perform. I don't want to do all that standing. My leg is effed up. You think I want to get up there and see you standing up there with them tight shorts, look like you about to have a yeast infection? You think I'm about to get up there and just do all that standing? I'm too old for that. I'm in pain. I stand up a little bit when they up perform, and I sit down. I don't want to have no standing only concert. I ain't going to that. You gonna get a rebuke if you send that to me, Ticketmaster, Live Nation. Don't you send me anything that I got to stand only. I'm not going to nothing that I can stand. No. I need to sit. I ain't going to no concert standing only. When we went to the gospel concert, me and my mama, we both old. We up in age now. I'm going to say that too. My bones ain't the same no more. So we's up there singing, "Lord, do it for me. Do it right now." Okay. Lord. Oh, my voice. And we's up there singing, and we sat down. I don't want to go to no standing only concert. See you lip singing. No, you ain't gonna get me that. So, yes, you on tour, but it's a standing only venues. Absolutely not. I ain't about to do no standing. Absolutely. You bet not invite me to something like that. No. I'm not doing that. But she should have promoted because Chloe was a YouTuber. Do a YouTube. Why you ain't on the Wiley show? I don't understand these artists. You suffering. You are suffering right now. You ain't selling. You should have been on the Wiley show. I gotta talk about me. What? We got thousands of people. You come there, it's a guarantee that you're gonna sell more records. Because I know what to do to make them buy your records. And then also, you a singer. The records, the sound, it ain't hitting. You trying to follow Summer Walker, SZA. You a vocalist. You going there with auto-tune, making these songs that don't make sense. It's not you. And the audience know that. Then you was confused. You tried to follow. You was a wholesome girl. Then you was just too over sexual. Then you got up there licking on a lollipop. You took that down. It's like when you do it, I'm not trying to come for you, Chloe Bailey, but it was cringy. It was cringy because it ain't you. It's not believable. It ain't believable. You just doing too much. You a sweet, wholesome girl. Be that. Perform that. You a vocalist. How is it that you can just be so vocal doing people remix and you rarely being a vocalist on your album? It didn't make sense. I believe you and your sister, you broke ranks too quickly, thinking that you want to be like Beyonce and be this top star. You should have stuck with your sister for a minimum of 7 to 8 years. Y'all didn't even build the infrastructure as a group yet. Before you trying to branch out on your own, you still too new. You not that developed. Stick with your sister. Let y'all build that infrastructure. Then you branch out on your own. Beyonce did not just branch out on her own for Destiny Child. It took her almost a decade to build that infrastructure for her to become a successful artist. She got the tour chops. She got this. She got the media training. Then she was able to branch out. And then Kelly Rowland was able to branch out. Then Michelle was able to branch out. Then LaToya was able to branch out. They didn't just do that so quick. It took time to do that. And you flopped. Everybody, you listen to that, you let that get to your head. Oh, well, I'm the star, I'm gonna do this thing. And then flop, they turn again. Then your sister, whoever is managing your sister, needs to manage you. Somebody said, honey, stick with being Disney and wholesome. That brand work. Okay? We gonna get this Disney bag. I wish I could be more of that word. Because the way that the media painted it, they painted as Chloe as the leader, as the top. Baby, one movie blew that out the park. She saw, I wish I could be more of that world. Got me in the theater with my nieces. And my niece looked at me and she said, Uncle, why are you crying? And I looked at my niece. I said, a rose is still a rose. Baby girl. Okay. All right. But no, my niece asked me, why was I crying? And we saw it in 3D. It was expensive. Ate my credit card up. Popcorn up. But I cried because it was so good and I wanted my nieces to experience a positive influence on screen. And when my nieces and us were laughing and singing and watching a movie, my other niece was there, other kids was clapping. I wanted my niece to see a positive imagery that one day that they can get into Disney. Then I told my niece, I said, not only you can act and be a lead, you also can own Disney. You can be an owner of that. That can be yours. You can have your own Disney. You can own it and create the rules and make all the money. And I remember because I children see things. So I was, I'm gonna say this before we get back. You see, it's a path. They watch it. Just like when I was doing the inauguration stuff, I was going to City Hall. My niece said, I would like to be the mayor one day. I said, you can. She never had that conversation, but she saw me talking so much about politics and dressing and going to City Hall. She got ears, she could hear. I would like to be a mayor one day. I would like to go to City Hall. You know, so children adapt to what they see. That's why you have to be careful as an adult to what you bring home. All right. So when uh, Little Mermaid came out, she leveraged herself in the industry. Now, whatever she chooses to date in her personal life, that's your personal life. But her business move, she made a good move. She would probably sell more records than her sister because she made better moves than Chloe. She made better moves. She didn't try to create something and this new all character. She just used what was normal. Oh my gosh, get to Disney back. It was great. I think that they need to go back and do Chloe and Halle. They need to go back and do more music. That you just broke ranks too quickly, in my humble opinion. You broke ranks too quickly. It's okay to do your own separate thing, but you should make sure the group, the foundation is strong. You left before the foundation was fully developed. You wanted to be out on your own, and you flopped. All right. I think Beyonce, I think the label shouldn't have, whoever brought that suggestion up, that should have been like, let's wait for the next 5 to 6 years. Then once you're developed, then we can make you an independent star. I mean, a solo act. But it takes time to develop that. All right. So I just think like that could have happened for Chloe. And then Chloe also, she thinks she's just this best writer and producer, and she's not. Them songs that she wrote was trash. It was trash on her album. Maybe she wrote some records on Chloe and Halle when they worked together, but when she released an album, them records that she wrote, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best at all. And I'm just being real. Okay? I'm just being real. Just like Rolling Stone just posted something, they watching the Wiley show. They watching the Wiley show. And Rolling Stone just tweeted something out today about Cardi B. This is why Nicki is mad. Somebody said this quote: "To kick off my rank list of Cardi B best features for Rolling Stone, I got straight to the point. She is one of the biggest rappers of all time." That's what they mad. But I also have to say is that it's good for the soul, because what this does, I love seeing articles like this, because that make Nicki, okay, I really gotta deliver. And Nicki, when you release your album, you need to go on overseas tour promo, America promo, go to Asia, go to Africa. I don't think you ever did a tour in Africa. You need to be more known on your international imprint as well in your America imprint, because America's a little fickle. But you need to be out there and out there. You've been in this business too long. You're not a new artist. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B too. I'm waiting for her new album too, because I'm tired of the same tie album. Now I'm liking her features, but I want a full project. I want to be able to listen to that full project with my headphones on. The same thing with you, Nicki Minaj. I'm looking forward to y'all albums that coming out in November, December. Cardi, you need an album. Don't you get pregnant. You bet not get pregnant. Release the album, then you have more children. But make sure you do a new album. And when you release your album, Nicki, you need to come on to the Wilder Show. We're gonna keep asking you, like we asked Erica Banks, and she didn't flop. We didn't forgot about Erica Banks. Now she's somewhere eating and just mad. You lost. If you'd have came on the Wilder Show, we'll help you. All right. But you want to block somebody. You too broke to do all that blocking. Don't nobody know you like that to be blocking. And here you are. Nowhere. Erica who? You mean to talk about Erica Miller? No, Erica Banks. She's trash. Now, let's be clear. And we love Armon and others. And we're about to get into this. I just have to open up the foundation to get y'all in the chat, open y'all up. And now we're about to get into this. Now, I'm going to put all these people on the back of my screen if I can. Armon Wiggins did an interview with Sukihana, the reality television star, love and hip hop star, and she's a rapper, right? So he interviewed her last night. And I saw something last night. I saw a great interview, an awesome interview. The interview got 53,000 views. For Armon, these are low numbers because he got higher views with Milagograms, Bobby Lights, you reading Jason Lee. But the reason why the video got 53,000 views, number one, they didn't bleep out all the nasty words. That's number one. Number one, Sukihana was too vulgar. But when she did other channels, she wasn't that vulgar. All right. She was over vulgar. And then the host was vulgar too. But he did it. But I believe that he should have edited and just bleeped out all them cuss words and then say, go to my Patreon and you get the uncensored version so you can still get a check. And the reason it ain't just about the monetization, When they put your video on 18 and up, that stopped that video for growing. They ain't gonna promote it. They're not gonna promote it. And then because Armon Wiggins is so controversial, and a lot of creators hate his guts. They be in his face like they be in Nicki, and then they don't want to promote it and talk about it. Don't you find it quite weird that he dropped this interview and nobody was live talking about it? Nobody. Nobody went live and talked about it. Pure jealousy. They seen it. Mr. Sean Yuckmouth didn't talk about it. Storm, down low, rosy cheeks, didn't talk about it. Didn't talk about it. Even Storm Monroe, beard girlfriend, that beard, they beard, she to pretend like she really want to give Storm Monroe the yoni, but he refusing it because he don't like fish, he like beef. She talked about it get no views. Usually her man Storm's supposed to be over there with his boo thing. Yeah, baby, you know what I'm saying? Armon Wiggins. If it was me, see, love, you on the wrong side, honey. If you was my woman, this what I would have done. You live. Hey, what's up? What up, love? Hey, what's up, Wiley? Yeah. Did you see the interview with Storm with Armon Wiggins and Sukihana? First and foremost, I did see it. And when I saw that interview, I thought about us. Why you thought about us? She said eating butt. And I just want to know, would you eat mine? Ron Wiggins said, you stop playing with me, Wiley. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm there talking to you, talk about the interview, had the pictures in the background. I'm gonna help you out. Get there. Oh, Wiley, make you laugh. Sure. Get that little horny laugh. And just talk about it. They didn't do that. He didn't want to send no traffic to Armon Wiggins. They don't want to do it. And we gonna call it out. Don't you find it quite weird that Sean, with his raggedy two self, went live? I got to talk about it. Talked about Wiley, trashing Wiley, calling me radio. Did he say it? Radio never had a celebrity like a Sukihana in person. Now, we interviewed Tamika Scott. We re-aired that. We interviewed her years ago during the pandemic. But we didn't have this moment. Why you ain't talking about the person that's supposed to be your friend? You cool with it. You dedicated a whole show to Wiley. But not Armon. Ooh. Storm Monroe, the same thing. Had my own producers trying to say, ooh, Storm roasted gag you. These are flip-floppers. And Storm didn't even talk about it. Storm stayed silent. Do you know why they started? Because they mad because they didn't get the interview. They upset about it. They pissed. Now, I ain't talking about the type of piss for the Tasha K all piss pool party. I'm talking about the type of piss, damn, I wanted that. Because Storm was begging Sukihana for the interview. She paid him no attention. She name dropped Armon Wiggins. So I want to go on Armon's show. And Armon jumped on it. He was watching the live. He seen Storm Monroe begging for the interview. And he also see Brother Wiley in the chat. I see it. And I said, Armon get a shout out. He ain't got to beg. And Storm got mad. And then he deleted the video. He got the exclusive. He got it. And we ran a poll on the Wiley Show. And the Wiley Show, people would say, the Wiley Show audience despise Armon Wiggins. That's what they would say. But when we ran the poll and we asked the community over here at the Wiley Show, and we asked, did you enjoy Armon Wiggins with Sukihana? 66% said, yes, we enjoyed it. Only 34% said no. In this show, we always are critical of Armon, but through all of my shade and my trolling, the audience agree with Brother Wiley, and we love that interview. It was good. 66%. 66%. They said we love that interview. So when it comes to Sukihana thing, these YouTubers, they ain't talk about it. They ain't talk about it. Didn't talk about it on YouTube. And stick with me. Some of y'all y'all be trying to name. I said YouTube. Y'all were flunk school. Well, YouTube. We ain't talking about no third-party app where you ain't monetized. I said YouTube. When somebody talk about you on Station Head, that's an insult, and say I ain't bringing that traffic to YouTube. I said YouTube. YouTube. They didn't talk about it on YouTube. I'm not talking about a third-party app. I'm talking about YouTube. They didn't talk about it on YouTube. These people ain't Armon Wiggins' friend. They ain't cool with Armon Wiggins. They don't like Armon Wiggins. Candace Daytime Tea Time love Armon. She used her skill set, left her home with her children, went there to help that brother edit the video. They have a true friendship. Stayed up all night editing, slept on the couch. That's a real friend. And promoted it on her IG. She don't even do YouTube no more. But she still got a skill set, and I'm supportive of my friend. Left her house. And when somebody leave a husband and family to go help a friend, you got you a real friend. And helping you edit for your dreams. That's a real friend. Candace is a real woman. I love her. Love that about her. And I watched that. I said, that's good. Tasha K would never. And they interviewed Sukihana. And the video got 18 and up restriction that hurts it with the numbers. But it would have got more numbers if these so-called people that want to be the friend of Armon Wiggins would have got on there and went live. And I'm telling Armon, because I can tell him this and he gonna listen. Them people ain't your friends, and you know it. You know they fake. They so fake like them veneers in your mouth that fell out of your mouth. That was a sign that ain't your real teeth. It was on the plate. That's your friends. Fake. Not real. When the pressure hit, they fall out. Just like when that tooth fell out of that plate when you was eating that chicken. Because it ain't real. So, when I was watching the interview, I checked the record. And YouTube have it where you can put somebody's name in the search engine and then click the live category. Only person that was live was Brother Wiley. The man that they said was jealous. The man that they said was obsessed. The man that they said he want to be Armon Wiggins. But you don't see me with Armon Wiggins background, with Armon Wiggins LED lights. You never see me. You know why? Because we couldn't even afford it. I didn't want no LED. It looked like a liquor store, a strip club. I ain't want that. Give me a mic, hook it up to a cord. I want a mic that I can hold on to. I want a mic that I can reach out and touch. I like that old school. I can move. I like to move. I have a preacher type of persona. I like to move. I don't like the mic that just stay there. I like to touch. I need like a cordless mic. When I do get the camera, they're going to pan the camera. I want to walk and talk. And that's what I like to do. I got to move around, baby. But they stay silent. Sean silent. Storm silent. But they did all that talking about Brother Wiley. You know why? Because they mad at Armon Wiggins because he got the juice. Wiley got the juice too. They got to stop talking about Wiley. We getting all the clout. We gaining their subscribers, gaining their audience, talking to their audience, talking to Love Jones and her, because she's a woman. That's one thing I know how to do, talk to women. And women love that. And she watching. She getting used. Baby, you getting used. Oh, yeah, baby. And so she watched it, and she talked about it. Didn't get no views. Usually he jump on the live. He ain't jump on that day. He stayed silent. Tasha K, I don't. Let's get into that liar. Did you see me the tweet? See, Tasha thinks she's smart. She trying to change the storyline. We sticking right with this Sukihana storyline. She trying to change the storyline. But we see right through that bald-headed liar. We going to drag her some more when we play her content on members only. We done already sent it to the members. All right? Let me scroll up. And then she deleted the tweet. So, oh, no, she didn't. She said, why am I trending again, Twitter? I haven't been over all day. And they talk about Armon. She mad. Usually she be going toe-to-toe with Sukihana. She ain't doing that day. Then she trying to change the story. We sticking with Sukihana. We studying your storyline. It's old news. It's tired and late. Armon Wiggins did an exclusive with Sukihana and dragged Tasha K. She said she was funky, and she said her husband is weak, effeminate. Did she say it? She did. And she's a liar. You got Tasha K join our membership. Why are you over here joining us? Her name, she joined us. I thought you hate Brother Wiley. I thought he ain't nothing. Why you over at our members? Why? We still gonna drag you. We still gonna talk about that app that you don't own. We still gonna do it. Of course, we gonna do it off of YouTube. We don't do it on YouTube. We still gonna talk about it. So just watch for a show. And I want you to keep doing it. We teach you how to satisfy your husband, how to submit to your husband, how to be obedient to your husband, how we rebuke you, how evil you was, and how weak your husband was because he didn't delete that video. We still gonna call you an unfit mother. If you get your children in debt, you are an unfit mother. Yes. So keep on joining. And you click the link, and I checked the record. And I said, whoo, look at Unwind with Tasha K. She a member. Now, I thought you was done with Brother Wiley. No. You had no choice but to come because your team ain't strong enough. Peaches, when you know Peaches ain't strong enough, she a woman, and I'm a man. She talk about her personal life with her husband too much. She can't be a spy. She too weak. You get on the phone with me, oh, You're going to tell your whole life story, and I'm going to encourage you. But don't you try to be no double agent, because I heard all that stuff about you that you told me about your man. And I told Peaches on the phone, I said, you too busy running after Tasha K, and you losing your own house. Stop running against a woman that's putting her own house in debt. Go out there and take care of your husband. Chasing around Tasha K. And then you got to call Big Daddy. Wiley, you know who I am. You know, that's how women talk when they flirting with you. You know my name. You know when I stopped dealing with you? Because you are a liar. And then why did she say that? We had to rebuke Peaches. I said, wait a minute, Peach. You support and finance a liar. Your leader have been sued. It's in the court records that she lied on a woman. So hush. You ain't no good defender. You ain't got no successful marriage. And you're out of order, trying to correct a man, and you out of place. Sit down with your foolish self. Don't you dare call into this show. Embarrass yourself. Why did you do that? If you was under me, we ain't gonna have you trained to do that. I have my people trained. They don't call in other shows because they know Brother Wiley is a man. We ain't got to defend him. That man got it. You doing all that defending, embarrassing yourself. You left a text message, thank you, Opinionated, left a text message with the rest of the mods, and most of them admit, I ain't got the money to pay for it. Why y'all calling my show? You ain't got the money to pay your $200. Go pay that money for that theater so it can fill up, so she can stop running them tag commercials about piss, so it could be sold out. You over here calling to the Wiley show. Ain't even sold out the show. Sit down with your foolish self. How dare you call into a show knowing that you ain't gonna win that battle? You ain't gonna win it. Sell out that show. Is the ticket sold out yet? No. So they were calling in. Didn't work. We got Opinionated on our side. She's a flip-flopper, a good double agent. And we also got Peaches, another double agent. You ain't strong enough. We got Chelsea that follow us on IG. She never blocked us. She can block us today. Don't make me no different. She's sending me emails. Hey, you know I got my company and blah, 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 blah. You can keep your little company. But nevertheless, we man our own bit. And then she be watching our posts. We post about our website. She just be watching. But y'all ain't sell out that show. Y'all too busy watching me. Go out there and market that show. How them ticket sales doing? Is it selling? Nope. Because you're too busy watching me. You on my members only. You crazy. And thinking I'm going to stop? No, you still going to get dragged on there. And you have the audacity to come on there and sneak up on there. Let me see what Wiley talk about. It's the 4th of July. You supposed to be somewhere barbecuing, and your man supposed to be eating you out while you up there seasoning up the breasts and the ribs. But you watching Brother Wiley on the 4th of July. You got a family. You got a husband. You got a child. He over there in Africa training to be a child soldier. But you watching Wiley. You are there watching the Wiley show. Might as well say something. Say hello. You watching me. I'm single. I ain't got no husband. Man, please. No family. No children. When I say family, no children. I'm entertaining. Here you are in the audience. What are you doing? What? For you can steal some of our material? Talk about on that stage? No. We gonna drag you on there. Now, did we play a little piece of that app? I don't know, because I don't tell people what I do over there. What happened, behind closed doors with paid members. Stay behind closed doors with paid members. I don't know what we was doing over there. You know I'm crazy. I don't remember. I don't know. What was said over there? I don't remember. All I know is Tasha did get dragged. All I know is somebody was in jail, and you lied to Sukihana boyfriend is in jail, trying to get him out of jail. But Sukihana boyfriend still had Sukihana back, her ex-boyfriend. You thought he was going to drag her. He didn't do your dirty work, and you mad. And had that man in jail. All right, you got 5 minutes from the Cook County, Florida, Lauderdale, Cook County jail. You got about 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. All right, Tasha. Do you know a lawyer that can help me with a lawyer? Then his new girlfriend, hey Tasha, do you know a lawyer that can help him? Yeah. I personally don't know, but my cameraman is he's the head of the camera team. He know a lawyer. Okay, he's from there. Liar, no, you don't. Stop that lie. And Sukihana came out and said, I respect Mr. Bill for not dragging me. I respect that. You wanted that man to do your dirty work, and he didn't do it. You have flopped again. Now, my fault you put that on the public. It's public. It's a public app. Public beta. He in jail. And you trying to get him to drag Sukihana. Nope. He didn't do it. And you upset. Paint that lie to them people, have them people subscribing. They think he about to drag, didn't do it. And then you going to tell them, I'm tired of y'all subscribing to the app, unsubscribing. Just please stay. Please stay. Stay on my app. Stay on my app. Then you want them to stay. They keep on unsubscribing because you lying to them, making them seem like they're going to get these explosive breaking receipts. No, and the only thing you're going to get on that app is her talking about celebrities that you already can read, and you can watch the Wiley show for free. And then you're going to see some low-budget African movies that got rejected from Tubi, or some of them that made it to Tubi, that she illegally put on that app. She didn't pay for them African movies. She illegally put them on her app. She didn't own that. You can see that for free on YouTube. Seeing the boom mics all up in there. You seen them in the jungle. They got the boom mics. They can't afford real weapons. They up there got cardboards as weapons. You see the boom mics. You see a sheet that the green spray as a green screen. They spray that. Ain't nobody want to go see that. Paying $12.99 for this low budget mess. I got cardboard. And then you're going to get Chelsea, the beautiful Chelsea. She look good. She's on my list whenever I get money. She's going to be going to the highest bidder. She just sent me an email. Dear Mr. Wiley, we would love to invite you to be one of our first creators for our affiliate program. If you would like to promote the Tasha K app, we will give you 10% on each subscriber that join the app, but they must be a subscriber for a minimum of 6 months. That is slavery. Why would you bring something like that to my email, you wicked woman? You think I'm stupid? Why would I promote that? Get 10%, they got to be a member for 6 months. That ain't nothing. No. I ain't doing that. Man, I put that in the trash. When we was working on the app, your boss, and I sent another email. Well, I would have to say I respectfully decline. When your boss, Mrs. Laya Kibi, when we was working over there, she deleted me from the app, so I'm not going to participate in there. I reject that offer. Get that out. I put that in the spam box. Nobody going to do that affiliate program. You ain't making no money. That's slavery. And I might as well go on out there and be a sharecropper like my grandpappy. He never could own that land from Mr. Johnson. I'm going to learn the land one day to my grandthing. I'm going to own that land. Granddaddy never owned that land for Mr. Johnson. He died broke. And Mr. Johnson moved in a new family. And Grandma had to leave the land and had to go wash white people clothes. He worked on that land for decades. Never owned it. That's a sharecropper. And Tasha giving that sharecropper slavery contract. No, I ain't doing that. Sit down with your foolish self. Trying to use us so all good. Ain't paying us nothing. Nope. You ain't got to subscribe to the app. Just listen to my review. It's going to be more entertaining. Because most of the stuff is bullcrap stories. She had the North Carolina beat up on there. Didn't even know that man's name. North what? The North Rena beat? What's your name? Jarrell? She didn't even know the guy's name. She trying to get into his exclusive. It didn't even know his name. I said, this is embarrassing. And he sat up on there, talked to her, and yelled at her. She was getting the story all wrong. She didn't even know what she talking about. You don't even talk about the church sector. What are you doing? Then that flopped. Then Chelsea and the team got her African pastor was sleeping with people in the church. One of her winos worked in the hotel, took a picture of the pastor. She thought that was going to go viral. That flopped. And I told them in the email, I said, they don't know who that pastor is. Number one, it's going to flop because we can't even pronounce his name. Whatever that name is, we can't pronounce it. And he's a nobody to this sector. Now, if that was Bishop Jamal Bryant, Bishop Bernard Jordan, Bishop T.D. Jakes, Bishop E.D. Smith, then that will make sense. But she tried to do that, and it flopped. You can get the review from me for free. You got to subscribe to that, please. We more entertaining. Then one day she forgot she had to go use the restroom in Boo Boo. I think she had to Boo Boo or pee. She got up. Now, mind you, it was 200 people watching. Yes, 200. She never had a 3,000, 4,000 people watching that. It was 200 people watching. So she got up and said, Chelsea, can you come on camera and talk to him while I go pee? She went out there and she still had the mic on and you could hear her pissing in the toilet. And she passed gas. And Chelsea up there trying to explain it, so nervous, and she's so nervous she just ain't got the juice. She said, Jasmine, you forgot to mute her mic. You hear her passing gas. You hear Chelsea in there trying to talk and all that type of stuff. Then what fun? Then it was dropping in views. It had 200 people watching, went down to 90 people. She ain't got it. That flopped. She tried to bring Bondi Blue there on that sinking ship. Beautiful Bondi Blue with that New Orleans accent. She in there talking. It flopped. Less views over there in that app. So I'm over there and I'm looking at that mess. I said, this woman don't know what she doing. It's flopping over there. It ain't doing good over there. And she know it. She don't have people covering that stuff over there. And it ain't that nothing to cover. Everything that she posts on there, she put it on YouTube. Because nobody is on that app. If people was on the app, she don't have to put that on YouTube. You don't see Netflix having some on Netflix and then put everything on Netflix on YouTube. No. She know the people ain't on that app. She had the tickets on the app. It didn't sell out. It was on there for months. She had to put it on YouTube. They ain't buy them tickets. They was lying in that chat. And see, one thing when you can see the amount of tickets, I love when you can see the number. You saw the amount, and they were posting in the community. All these people said they bought the tickets, bought their hotel, and them tickets didn't never go down. I'm like, where are these tickets that y'all bought? Y'all must be getting it for free. Do you hear me? And then you get the rhino, they come in here complain. But she ain't asked for clothes. She is asking. She asked you to buy tickets so she can buy clothes, so she can pay that debt. She's offering you to buy tickets. No different from me asking for a cash out. Only difference is you get entertained and you can give whatever the amount you can give. She doing the same thing. Don't you get out here trying to tell me what she doing. She doing the same thing. When she buy a ticket, that's going to go to paying off that debt. But y'all ain't buying it. That's when you unsubscribe from the app. She begging you to stay. Can you please stay? We'll give you 10% off. She begging people to stay on that app. They unsubscribe it in droves. They unsubscribing. We bought a ticket, she refunded the money. Didn't want me there. So I said, okay, we be in the parking lot. I want to see them numbers so I can talk to the rhinos in person. And she got mad. Sending peaches over here. And send peaches over here. Now she upset. I don't want to go over there to the Wiley show. I ain't strong enough. You know you ain't strong enough to come over here at the Wiley show. You ain't strong enough. You got to be strong. No, you know that. You know you ain't strong enough. And the PLP, Wiley, he always talk about me. Yes, I talk about you. Why not? You can't be talked about. You gave me money to talk about you. You know what you get, lady, so get this work. You went over to Armon Wiggins. You did that. I told you. I said, well, go to Armon Wiggins. You can do what you do. But I know I'm gone. I'm still going to be doing my talking. Because I knew that wasn't going to last long. Because it didn't. And they turned against you. They dragged you for filth. And Armon got up on that app. Y'all leave her alone. Let her tell a story. Nope. Because I knew she was going to fall for that trap. Because when she got to talking, she messed up with Milagro. And the Milagro friends, baby, they faithful to that coat. They faithful to that $20. They faithful to that, they faithful to Milagro grab. They dragged that woman. And Armon tried to stop him. Y'all stop dragging. Y'all stop dragging. She trying to tell us. They trying to hear that story. They said, no, she fell out with everybody. She messy. It didn't work. Too messy. Had Armon putting out his reputation to drag Wiley, showing the world that people donate to Wiley. He was shocked of the amount of money that she gave to the Wiley show. He was shocked. How you giving him money? You know why he got, let me tell you the little secret, Armon Wiggins, because I know how to talk to the lady. I know how to talk to women. I know how to play to their heart. I know how to flirt with women. I didn't flirt with her. I know how to play that game. She got a weakness. And her weakness is she like taking care of people like a little stray dog. I'm like a wounded pet. She's a nurturer. One thing about women, that's why a lot of y'all get used, because men know you are a natural nurturer. So we would play like we in need, because you're going to feed us, you're going to clothe us, you're going to give us money, you're going to give us plane tickets, because you got a weakness, because your natural order is being a nurturer. So men can manipulate on that. And you can't blame the men because you older than me, 12, 13, 14 years older. And you married. But you like to be a pick-me. You like to nurture. You want to be popular. You want to be in the mix. You lonely at home. That thing don't get up and handle you on your backside. So you will give money. But it didn't work. It didn't work. And she flipped on Wiley. Went to Armon. Didn't work. Went there and got dragged. Everybody dragged it. And took up for Wiley. Man, you gave that money to Wiley. What you blame him for? This is what you always do. You give money to people, you donate to people, then you fall out and get mad. You done it to everybody. Then you said you want to go to court. Go to court for what? Telling the judge, I gave this man money. You gave it freely. Right? And she got insulted because we didn't want to get on Frontier. I'm not getting on no Frontier Airlines. I'm too big for that. My knees go up to the seat. I went on Frontier one time. Never will I fly Frontier again. Baby, my knees was aching in pain. I like me a big seat where I can move. I'm a big man. I can't sit in no small space. She brought that front, thought she was doing, so I said, you out of order. I can't take that. Take it back. I'm like Mr. with Sealy. It ain't cold enough. Nope. Give me something I can feel. I need, that's who whack. You can cancel that. I ain't getting on that. No. Cancel it today. I ain't going to that. Nope. You can cancel. I won't be on that plane. Well, Wiley, you know you got to go to the Boss Babe Awards. I said, Armon Wiggins, he going to be there? No, he ain't going to be. Well, I ain't going there. Nope. We knew we weren't going to win the award. I definitely ain't going no Frontier. Well, I can't really change it because they gave me free credits because I missed a flight. Well, that ain't my problem. You say you rich. Put me on a private jet. So she claimed she canceled it. We didn't go. We wasn't going on no Frontier. Nope. We already knew that we wasn't gonna win. I would have still would if it was on the night. So hey, I'm in Atlanta. And then I said, okay, what about the hotel? Okay, Wiley, I'm gonna check about that. I said, when you check about it, then I go. You really want me to go? You go give me in a nice hotel. I want to be in a nice one with a car service. You ain't strong. You ain't got enough juice. Get off my line. And she got mad. And she went to Armon. Sent Armon Wiggins her real name, her Cash App information, and got mad because people were sending her Cash App requests for thousands of dollars. You did that. We never put out your Cash App information, but you did it. You paid the rent. You paid the bills. You did that. Nobody told you to do it, lady. You did it. You got your husband on the phone. You got your husband. And when the men start talking, he start agreeing with me. Yes, you remember you called me about a week ago, about 2 weeks ago? Your husband, when you couldn't sleep, you called Brother Wiley, and your husband was on the phone. And you brought your husband on. And he was talking. I said, sir, your wife get on my. I told her to stay off there. I told her, get off that internet. She don't need to be on there. It's stupid. I don't do the internet. I said, sir, thank you for your service. And she interrupted him. I said, yeah, I be trying to tell her. And he tried to say, oh, baby, I'm talking. She tried to interrupt. I said, man, I'm going to have to let you go. He said, why you going to let me go? Because you ain't got your wife in check. She run you. Man, I don't talk to no weak man. Let the wife do all the talking. Interrupting the conversation. Man, please. I said, sir, you call me back when you become a strong man. You too weak. You a beta. Beta man. I ain't no beta man. Yes, you is. You a beta man. You let a woman opinionated control you. You a beta man. You too weak. So sit down. You can't talk to me. You weak. Getting me on that phone. Doing all that talking. Your wife interrupting the conversation. Beta man. Beta. Get off the line. You too weak. And she mad. Upset. You call my phone in the middle of the night. Shouldn't you be screwing your husband? Instead of talking to Wiley. You talking to me. You in a whole relationship talking to me. I'm single, free, living my best life. You calling me with your husband with a beta man that you control and run. And on the phone with Whack 100. That ain't my fault. I didn't tell you get on that phone with Whack 100. I don't know what you was doing with Whack 100. But when I called Whack 100, he got into some things with me with you and him on the phone. You got on that phone with Brother Whack. His name is Whack 100. So I ain't going to be surprised if he whack on his 100. I ain't going to be surprised if he pull out a microphone and whack on his microphone. His name is Whack and it's 100. So 100% he going to be whacking on something. Why are you shocked? Yo, disobedient self shouldn't have been on the phone with a man that is called Whack 100. You was on the phone. He was on the phone with Whack 100. You was on the phone with Whack 100. And then I was on Clubhouse. Woo. And you sent me the Clubhouse link. You remember that? Oh, I'm just giving my opinion. So I went there. And Whack 100, oh, hey, Whack 100, how you doing? Is that the same man that you said you was going to sue and press charges on? Is that the same Whack 100 when you said you felt violated and you felt depressed and you felt all these things? You talking and cheesing and giggling. Oh, hey, look at this woman. Is that the same Whack on Clubhouse that you said did all these things? Send me and Storm all these receipts with these women? We ain't believe them at all. That's still in the chat with Whack 100. That woman sent me all type of receipts. I said, no, I ain't talking to that. You get at the Storm. Let Storm talk about that woman. Ain't going nowhere because she's a known liar. And so is you. Y'all get on the phone with Whack 100. Y'all get on the phone and do those things with Whack 100. Then you get mad because he don't put you on the red carpet. He don't introduce you to Blueface. Yeah. He got what he got. He was able to whack that chicken and left you alone. And then here she go. Get me on a three-way with the so-called victims. Well, this is so-and-so, and she was touching me. He did it with Whack 100. And then I started asking her some questions. Yes, I dated Whack 100. Yes, I started to do stuff with Whack 100, but I got mad because he started dissing me on Clubhouse. And yes, I do it. And I thought he loved me, and I was dating, and she didn't know half the information. I said, lady, you ain't no victim. Get off my line. Go send that to Storm Monroe. Watch it not go nowhere. You ain't no victim. Get off that computer. Get off that Clubhouse. I said, well, why are you still being around Whack 100 and still commenting? Well, you know, he's on Clubhouse. He's really popular on Clubhouse. And I want to get into reality television. I want to get on Zeus. I said, honey, please. You look like a Zeus. You ain't getting on there. Get off my phone. Send that to Storm Monroe. Let him talk about that mess. This ain't no story. And they sent it to the Storm. He was putting all them cuss words, nasty words in the title. YouTube didn't stream it because he got to put all that weird stuff to get people to watch. I said, I don't want that. It ain't no story. It ain't no story. I don't want that exclusive. Nope. You can have it. And that was opinionated, orchestrated. This is a whole married woman orchestrating this mess. And said, Wiley, can you come on Clubhouse? Can you come on? It's getting juicy. I ain't going up on that. It's for free. Nope. Then she got mad. She tried to introduce me here, Clubhouse, and they all don't like me over there, right? And she sent me the link. And then I was in the audience. Don't get, and this is her. This is her. Don't get scared now, Wiley. Come on. Step to the light. I said, ooh, okay, lady. I ain't stepping nowhere. I'm going to address you and when we get home. I address her, had me on there, didn't never go on there. Didn't even utter a word. I was at Applebee's with somebody's husband eating ribs. watching you sit there begging me to come on Clubhouse so I can get dragged. Nope, I ain't stupid. Come on. Here to come to the light. Nope. I ain't doing that. Came up on there. I'm at my business. Got a little information. Went on to school with somebody's husband. I think he was a military officer. Was he in the military? Oh, he wasn't in the military. He was a security officer. He was a security officer. He wasn't no officer. He was security. Flashlight cop. Yeah. So she said that on Clubhouse. She wanted me to go on there. We didn't do it. She got mad. She kept sending me Clubhouse stuff. All that. We never went. I don't need to be on Clubhouse. That ain't no modern times place where I can make a coin. No. That I left and I moved on my happy business. And she upset, but calling me, talking about me, gossip about Tasha, gossip about Peaches, and upset. You brought it to me. And brought them cash apps to Armon. And he used you up for some cash app. Yeah, you got used. And gave him money. He snorted it up, ate it up, or snorted it up. Next thing I know, he went to DC, and the next thing you seen was crust coming out his nose with her money. Because he said, deposit your check. Wait a minute. You know, she a senior citizen. Oh, wait a minute, sugar. What's your cash app, Armon? Armon, whatever it was. Armon, whatever. Okay. Did you get it? Oh, yes. Deposit your check. That was very nice. Deposit your check. You let he get up that twerk and dancing. And then after she left that show, here she go leaving me a voice note. I am a rich bee. I always help the needy. You had some good. Now I'm over there with Armon with your app, and I gave him $1,500. Mama said the bank is closed. She bragging. She really thought that got to be. And we still traveling around this country. We travel more after she left, supposedly in her financial support, and I supposed to crumble. And we still going to Chicago, to Dallas, to Vegas, in the parking lot in Orlando, Florida. After she left, we still surviving. She did all that talking. And we still out here. And you still with a beta man, beta. You still with a beta man. You did all that talking, and we still surviving over here. Because I'm a man. You did all that talking. She said the bank was closed. All right. That bank is closed. We go to a new bank. And we are doing good on this Friday. I know y'all got paid. Hit the cash app now. So back to that, I just had to say that. Because she stepped out of place, want to be messy, and couldn't deal with the heat. And she knew you cannot be trying to pretend like to be a victim when you're not. You too messy. Either you gonna be a victim or you gonna be messy, but don't try to be both. It ain't gonna mix. That's like ammonia and bleach. It don't mix. You can't get the sympathy because you done a lot of mess. You fell out with Milagro. You got fired from Tasha. You got fired from Wiley. You got fired from too many powerful people. And when the slow people fire you and revoke your privileges, you are garbage. I mean, we did a meeting with the slow people, my slow committee. And they all came to go, oh, let her go. For her right now. And they rewrote the letter. Of course, we can't write like that. But she got it. As of right now, we revoke your privileges to work with us immediately. That's why we revoked it. We revoked her privileges. And she upset. Now, SeanDavieWay. Hey, Sean. I think SeanDavieWay is a pygmy. He a beta man. He want Tasha K. Oh, it didn't work. That storyline didn't work. Because it's not believable. You trash Tasha like a dog. Now you gonna say, I'm not a flip-flopper. That's mama. But y'all want me to drag. Who said, oh, can you please put an address on y'all? I don't want you to drag nobody. Only thing I said, can you please go to the dentist? That's the only thing I said. I didn't tell you to drag Tasha K. You the one that picked up that Tad Reed talking about, can you give back her camera? Let me tell you something, player. Once you give something to the Wiley show, there is no refunds. A person bought me a television set 3 years ago, and we fell out with her. No, she fell out with me 3-4 years ago. She did the same thing like Opinionated. She went over there to another show, talking about how much money she gave to the Wiley show, gave me a TV, sent it to Walmart, called me up. I bought you a television. I'm still using that television to this day. There is no refunds. Not now, not ever, ever. No refund. So that read don't work. You give me some, I'm not returning it. You gave a gift, and you know you ain't getting it back. I had a friend. He wanted a refund. He got off crack. And don't get me wrong, I really, really, really love Jerry. But he went to rehab. And I love me some Jerry. Jerry have always been a good guy. So he got off crack. And I think he thought, he said, yeah, man, I'm on crack. I'm done with it. So I'm about to go down the street and I'm about to go see Mr. L and I want my money back. I said, man, you can't do that. That you know, are you high now? Did you relapse? You can't get no refund. Man, F you, Wiley. I'm going to get me a refund. Went there. He got some all right. Beat up so bad. And we had to call 911 to help him. He didn't help. And I begged me. Mr. L knew me. You know, I wouldn't know. Your guy, he's in neighbor. I said, please don't beat him. Man, you better get him. You better get him. You better get him. You better get him. While don't you better. I said, sir, don't do this. I mean, beat him bad. He came and got him. He thought he was gonna get a refund. I said, you ain't gonna. You hot now. You beat him bad. I said, Mr. L, don't beat him like that, Mr. L. Please, Mr. L. I'm begging him. Don't do it. I'm begging from a distance. I didn't get up on Mr. L because Mr. L, he packing. I beg from a distance. I was a little distant. I was about a good 10, 15 feet away. I said, wait a minute, Mr. L. Don't beat him too bad. And Jerry was whooped like a pope. So, and of course, he was still on drugs. He was high. He was delusional. Anyway, and I tell that story, no refund. You know you ain't getting no refund. You gave it to Wiley. You can't go to church and ask Bishop T.D. Jakes for a refund. You can't go to Joel Osteen. He gonna cuss you out with a smile. First of all, you ain't gonna be able to talk to Joel Osteen. You ain't gonna be able to get through the hierarchy of the church. Thank y'all so very much. We about to get into some things today. I want to talk about the interview with Sukihana. And they mentioned Bishop Whitehead. Y'all know who Bishop Whitehead is? Many people know him as Bling Bling Bishop, etc., but I call him Bishop. So Armon Wiggins were interviewing Sukihana, and Sukihana said to Armon, yeah, because Tasha K getting, Armand says Tasha K get sued. And the bishop is so. And Armand said he's a fraud. And so when we went to IG, everybody kept sending me DMs saying, Bishop Whitehead is responding to Armand and called him the S word. I said the S word. What did he call him, Sam? No. He called him something that rhymes with, call him something. Call him the S word. And I had to go back. And of course, Bishop didn't keep it up. So the live up. So I had to go on the platform and it was bad quality. And he yet called him the S word. And say, I called that man, and that man said that, and he's an S word. That's Larry Reed. They do backdoor activity. I said, wait a minute. Backdoor activity. They doing backdoor activity. That's an S word. And he's defending that pedo Reed. You know Bishop Whitehead. He from the street. He from Brooklyn. That ain't no beta. That's an alpha man defending himself. And I was looking at it and I said, hey, I want to offer some commentary to it, right? So I heard it. We played a little bit on station here. I said, let me come to YouTube and talk about what Bishop said. So this is what I want to say. First and foremost, Armon, and he shouldn't have said that Bishop is a fraud. He shouldn't have said that. Because Bishop is known to suing people. And Armon Wiggins don't want to be sued, period. So when he said he's a fraud, what he shouldn't have said that. What he should have said, oh, and you should have had a producer put some in your ear. This is why it's good to have an earpiece and say, hey, he is suing, and then you can say, okay, correction. Bishop Whitehead is suing Tasha K for $350 million, according to WileyTheTroll.com. The court documents is here, so she's also getting sued. So you could have opened it up about her lying in the bankruptcy court, etc. Because she is getting sued by Bishop Whitehead. It's in the court documents. You may think all the things about him, but you cannot ignore a lawsuit that Bishop is doing against Tasha K. I think Armand pulled up the spirit of Larry Pedo Reed, and he did that to pick up his spirit. Instead of him doing his own homework, Armand get a little lazy with the tea. He go by what y'all say instead of him reading the documents. You too good looking. You can have plenty bush queens reading them documents. Where your producers at? My producers send me court documents all the time. Where yours at? You trying to change their name to Look Celebrity. Just keep them calling the B&B squad. I'm calling them Look Celebrities. Well, them little celebrities, baby, they lazy with sending you receipts. Why they ain't send you the court documents? They sent it to me. I got the court documents. We posted it on WileyTheTroll.com. That's why Sukihana knew it was a lawsuit. Because we sent it to Suki and she seen it. Because we going to send it to people. We going to promote what we do. The best of our ability. We out in these Twitter streets, Thread streets, Instagram street, TikTok streets, Jack streets, 8th A street, Christian Mingle streets, Plenty of Fish streets. We everywhere. We gonna be promoting the Wiley Show. I'm gonna wear the t-shirt. I'm gonna go live in the Uber, pretend like I'm talking to my show. Sometimes I'm talking to myself because the connection don't work. But I'm gonna pretend like, and then I'm gonna let dudes like, oh, you do a podcast? Yes, I'm the Wiley Show. Here's a business card. Here's a flyer. Here's my t-shirt. Type it in your phone. Send me your number and all that. We gonna promote us, and we promote. So Bishop Whitehead said what he said. And he have every right to say what he said. I'm not going to label him anything because black men like Armon have called women bees. And according to women, that's derogatory. He have also called women the S word. I'm sorry, the F word, called women animals. So why are we wanting to jump on Bishop back for calling him a word? Armon Wiggins have used multiple words to describe Tasha, to describe women's smell. He also called Storm Monroe the F word, called Sukihana the F word. He put on a sweatshirt, a hoodie with the F word. So why is Bishop different for saying the S word when Armon has said multiple other letters? And it don't insult me. I said, yes, there was some S word, what he did. And so when I watched, I said, that man called women bees. I don't get insulted with that. If you open the door up to insult people, then they have the license to insult you. You reap what you sow. You put it out there, you go get it back. You cannot be able to say everything about people, but then when they pull up and say something, you ready to pull the whole community. You ready to do all that. You just throwing stuff, and then they said, oh, we got to rally behind you and sing We Shall Overcome. Sit down. I ain't singing that. We all have said some disrespectful thing to each other. If we want the change, then we must first be the change maker. We must first be the change. We can't be on our platform calling women bees, calling women fishy, calling women this, calling other gay men derogatory terms, and then somebody straight use them same terms you describe and you mad and upset. I don't believe in that. How you gonna get mad with a white person saying the N-word and you say it all day to each other? You say it in music. So they not supposed to say that word, they gonna say it. Why are you shocked? I'm not surprised. No, how you get the power to say we can say the word, but you can't, but then they can't say what they want to say? That don't make no sense to me. You may not agree with it, but it don't make no sense. Women could be called bees, fishy, stinky animals, all these things. But soon when they say, well, you an F word, just like Tasha said the F word. It was a TikToker that was dragging Tasha K because he said that she is the T obic, I'm gonna mess with Abbott. So he said it on TikTok. So she played his TikTok and said that he's an F word. That's what F words do. You an F word. Then she said it again, F word. But I'm not mad at what she said because he was saying different things about her, call her bees, fishy, and everything. So why can't she have on handcuffs and can't say what she won't say? And what she said was about women, what most women believe in. They believe in being natural. They believe, and they don't believe that they want to use their restroom. They don't want me in their restroom. That's what most women believe. Black, white, Chinese, they believe in that. If you do a poll, they don't want no man in the restroom with them. With little girls in there, you got a grown man in there. They don't want that. Most women will say, I don't want that. But then he got mad and tried to label Tasha K something that she is not. That was a woman speaking from a woman perspective, speaking on the behalf of little girls, and she did not want no man in the women's restroom. And then that man came, insulted Tasha, dragged her on TikTok, and then Tasha went on her backup channel, the podcast, and clapped back at him and called him a word. He went right back using Tasha K content and used that. I told you that. No, you insulted her too. So you can't talk about the pot, can't talk about the kid because they're both black. You can't get mad at you dragged her. We seen it all. Nope. So you can't get mad at that. So Armon can't get upset if Bishop called him that because he called people that. He have always used that word. It was so much controversy when T.S. Madison called women fish. It was so much pushback. Women came out, I'm not no fish. You had Nick at night pick me, Nick, chocolate, beautiful Nick. She still look good. And she know I still want her, and she know it. But she got up and she couldn't handle it. She's the weaker vessel, emotional. You know women, y'all emotional. I'm not no stinky fish. I'm not no stinky fish. That woman cried in a sock. She was hurt. She was hurt. Then Richard, Armon, I believe SeanDavieWay, I believe they was on the panel. And then they brought Neek. And Neek said, that ain't right. Y'all could disrespect us, but we can't use that word. They tried to tag team her. And then I had her back. And then you had Richard, SeanDavieWay, and Armon. They tried to label me and call me phobic. He's gay phobic. They just, because I defended her, I said she making a whole lot of sense. Why can't she say that she don't want the word fish being used to describe women, but y'all don't want women to call them F words and S words? Make that make sense. Calling a woman fish, that is derogatory. You said she stink like seafood. And then what they tried to do, well, we took it. Fish don't mean nothing bad. We took it and made like fish is beautiful. No. Y'all be using that word to describe women, to dog them out. Yes, that's one part of the meaning, but y'all use that same fish. Fish. Oh, I can't stand fish. I didn't know what that was. I thought they were talking about fish. See, they can't stand fish. Well, maybe they like chicken. No, Wiley, they're talking about women. I said, that ain't no fish. What are they talking about? So they got mad at Neek. And we had her back. Now we had a little comedy because she cried in the sock. She cried in the sock. Okay? She cried in a sock. And when she cried in a sock, we talked about it. Did we talk about it? And we had that point. So the interview got 50,000 views. It was a success. In my eyes, it could have been better, but it was restricted because of the curse words. But it's still successful. It was on the Shade Room Neighborhood Talk. The world seen it. The world seen it. When I say the world seen it, the world seen it. No, we ain't gonna block. No, moderators, no, we want everybody in this chat. Moderators, stand down. Don't block nobody. Let these people talk. Let them talk. Because daddy talking. Let them talk. Let them talk. No. Enjoy the show. Let these people talk. Daddy is talking. Come on. Don't do block. Let these people talk. Yes. Let them talk. Come on and comment. These people love the Wiley Show. And I say this from the heart. So Armon Wiggins was talking about that, and he did the interview, and Bishop responded. No YouTubers talked about it, but Wiley talked about it strong. And then people tried to change the storyline. People trying to change, and we didn't fall for the okie doke. We still talking about Armon Wiggins. 2 hours in the morning, we talking about it in the morning. Touch me in the morning, then just walk away. We don't need tomorrow, because we have yesterday. So, hey, we still talking about Armon. I told you he's my favorite celebrity. All right? We seen some people in here that want to talk. Anybody want to call in? Let's shout everywhere. You see they silent? Nope. They silent. Silent night. Holy night. I'm not talking about Armon interviews. I'm jealous of Armon. I'm not covering his interviews. Wiley is slow. Wiley slow. Storm Monroe is on down low. He don't want to sleep with a woman. Love Jones think that Storm want to eat her box. But Love Jones, Storm don't want you. He want your daddy. Storm don't want a woman. Storm Monroe want a man. SeanDavieWay got raggly teeth. SeanDavieWay teeth is raggly. SeanDavieWay need to go to a dentist. SeanDavieWay need to go to a dentist. SeanDavieWay need to go to Columbia. He need to get some veneers. We having a good time over here. Woo, woo, I'm hot. I had to see that from the heart. He needs to go to Columbia. This is true talent. These people talk about, then you got somebody talk about, I'm going to jail. I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. I'm not gonna let opinionated turn me around. She gotta get out the chat. Stop being mad. Stop being messy. I'm not gonna let her threats turn me around. Turn me around. Turn me around. I'm not gonna let her threats turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking. Keep on talking. Breaking the internet. I'm not gonna let opinionated turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. I'm not gonna let opinionated turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, breaking the internet. All right. Man, please, you go ahead, all that type of stuff. Man, please. Okay. All right, let's open up the phone lines. I just don't understand that. This is entertainment. We have not broke any law. Hey, glory to God. We ain't break no laws. We are entertainers. Now, the phone lines is open, and we love Armon Wiggins. I don't care what he say. He know we love him because I talk about people that I love. All right? Just like Tasha K. She ain't gonna send no clout. She's so mad and upset. How can we distract? She trying her best. Let me go stick right here with Tasha before y'all. Whoa. She trying her best. Oh, let me do a storyline. Okay, whack 100 and whack 100 and everything. She trying to troll. It ain't hitting right. Nobody is falling for that storyline. Right now, this Armon Wiggins time. She trying her best to dominate. Okay. Anybody want to call in really quickly? 972-674-9462. 972-674-9 974 9674-9462. Okay? You want to go? Anybody? Here she is trying her best to create mess. It ain't working. You just gotta sit this one out. Armon did his big thing. He did that. He did that. He did that. Okay? He did that. All right? Opinionated. You, sister, hold on, sister. Hold on. Ain't this the same one? Ain't this the same woman? Sister, ain't this the same one? I was sitting in the convocation, and that same sister said I was going to jail. I checked the record. We ain't going nowhere. Is that the same woman that called? Hold on, sister. You're not in the spirit. Hold on, sister. Hold on, sister. You're not in the spirit. Ain't that the same woman? She's speaking like she's a prosecutor. She ain't no prosecutor. She ain't the po-po. Is that the same woman? Hold on, sister. You out of order. Why are you here? You proving me right that you messy. Now, if it was truly true of what you saying, then it would happen what you said. You, sister, is upset and mad because we let you go. If I let you go because you was out of order, all right? You out of order, and you came back messy, joining other platforms, sent my private information to Armon Wiggins with money that you gave to me. You sent it to him. Then you did that. You got fired from Tasha K. Do we have a witness? You got fired to Tasha K. You blame Peaches. And Peaches said, no, she messy. So I don't know who to believe. Yeah. Then you went further and talked with Tasha Talk Truth. She got fired from Tasha. Tasha Talk Truth, and Opinionated was talking and said, I blame Peaches. And we got fired because Wiley made us a moderator and y'all blame Peaches. Now, I'm not going to blame Peaches because Peaches is not the creator of the platform. So you got to blame the channel holder, and that is Latasha Key. She banned y'all and removed y'all as a moderator. She said in the meeting that anybody that is a moderator for other channels, you will be removed. She said that in the meeting, right? And when we checked the records, when she sent me the records, Opinionated, and we saw the correspondence in the email, it said that I lost my job. Because we letting you go because you were modding for other channels and you brought it to me. All right? And then you can't say someone is bothering, and let me break this down. Someone is bothering you when you DMing, coming on their YouTube channel, having conversations. You still here. You still commenting. You still having conversations. You still conversating. Okay? We creating content. Nobody showed up to your house. You the one that's releasing your real name, tagging your real husband, tagging all these people. That's you doing that. You doing that. You responding, you emailing, you doing that. That can only work if somebody calling you, texting you, DMing you, all that type of stuff. And just because you press anything, it's an investigation. Let me break that down to your daughter. It is investigate. You have to prove that I'm sending you emails, which you can't prove that. We don't see no email. Text, don't see no text. Phone calls, don't see no phone calls. But we do have you DMing us, leaving us voice notes, and sending our cash out information to Armon Wiggins. All right? So how could this be? When you sent information about Brother Wiley to Armon Wiggins and he posted it publicly, and then you say, I press, and then you still here talking, pointing information. You still here talking. Now, if that was the truth, then why you still want to talk to a person that you claim doing these things? You still talking to me and entertaining me. You still here talking, conversating. I'm not on your show. I ain't over there on Clubhouse. No, I ain't talking to you. You over here because you is a fan of the Wiley Show. You a fan of the Wiley Show. A fan. Hello, you live.
Hey, Wally, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. God is in the building always.
So you in a good mood, I'm guessing?
I'm always in a good mood because
That's
you
good,
on the
Wally.
phone with me, talking with me today.
I just wanted to come up and say, I see the title of the video. You know, I've been busy trying to do my own thing, so
Yes.
I really haven't been able to watch. But I know you've been on Tasha K's neck.
I have to be on it, baby. I have to be on. She's content. She's on Cardi B neck. She's on Cardi B neck. She's on Tasha everybody, Sukihana, she's on everybody. Even Blue Ivy.
Now that part right there was uncalled for. Like you can tell she's dwindling down. Like she's desperate. She's just like, what can I do next to get a shock value? Like, how can I keep myself trending? And it's all bad trending. Like, girl, that's not productive at all. But I did catch the interview with our girl Sukihana and Armon Wiggins. And something that was very interesting to me on that interview, and I know she really wanted to drag Tasha K, but I was very proud of Armon, and you know I critique the heck out of Armon.
Yes.
You know I do. But he did an amazing job. I told you, see, I'm back and forward with Armon. See, sometimes he can come and I'm like, okay, not so bad. I do feel like this is a step in the right direction for him. If he could just keep right here, Armon. Now, I don't know if you're going to go tomorrow and start with all this other stuff, but if he stay right here, then I can consume the commentary. I feel like he was trying to get the audience to see Destiny and not Sukihana. Something I wanted to say, he kept trying to tell her how, you know, hey, this is what I do. I critique the female rap girls. And a lot of times people want me to be on this dark skin thing because I'm a dark skinned man. But if you don't have the ability and you know what it takes to go mainstream, I'm just not going to sign up and say, hey, you should be mainstream just because you're a dark skinned and I'm a dark skinned man. But he was telling Sukihana, I don't know if you paid attention, he kept telling her like, Suki, I know you known for like eating nigga A, and all of those things, and that's what's got you popping and stuff. But Casamigos is where it is, and I promise you, Wiley, when I heard Casamigos, that was the first thing that came to my head. Like, if she stay right here in this bag, she cleans her image up just a bit more, she can convert to a mainstream media. But every time he kept trying to tell her that, she kept like, well, how do I do that? And that right there let me know, like, you don't have the right team behind you, because there's no way you should be on an interview asking the interviewer how you should do something that big. You should have a group of people around you showing you how to convert over. Does that make sense to you?
I agree. I agree with that. And but again, she's gonna have to learn for what work. I don't think that she can abandon her what's working for her. Because as of right now, people say they want women to rap without talking about their body parts, but women that have done it, they're not selling. The
But
ones that are
yeah, she
doing
addressed that too.
yeah,
You're
she
right. She
did.
did. She
So
addressed that because she
because
said
yeah,
she put Casamigos out and then she put Eden out, but it was like this mass fluctuation of TikTok redos from the European audience that kept just redoing it, and they kind of just made it viral. The fact that she noticed that it was more European than African people redoing the eating challenge, that should, like, a little light should go off, a little bell should ring. Like, I can appease to a different type of audience. Although they reposted for this, you still got the attention of that audience.
right.
While you have their attention, that's the time where you kick through the door, bust through the door, and like she said, she has 1,500 unreleased tracks, and some of them are along the lines of a Casamigos type of swag. So while they looking at you, you got the attention on you, you got their eyes on you. That's when you gradually start to introduce that. And you're right. Don't abandon what has gotten you here, because you know, like I know, Wiley, the streets is the one that keeps these rappers alive. Look at Lil Kim 20, 30 years later. She alive still how she is because of the streets, right? You know what I'm saying? Not her Lady Marmalade, it's her hardcore, you know what I'm saying? But while she can tap into that just so she can experience different type of genres of music, I feel like now will be the time for her to be like, okay, let me go in the booth, let me fix this, let me, get a new stylist, let me get new PR, let me, you know what I'm trying to say?
Right. I feel like that, but that's something that she's going to have to make the decision to do, because um if she make those great decisions, it could work. First and foremost, I like the song Eating. I like the other song that she said she wrote, Casamigo. I hope I said it, the Afrobeat situation, but she have to give that as much press as she's giving Eating. And
Yeah,
it's difficult in sending mixed signals when all you talk about is lick a little bit, and then you got to pause. You got to understand. Just like when what's her name's sister released a gospel album. Remember, she released a gospel album, and she had all that mess and drama. But instead of her
yeah,
singing gospel, she was gossiping, and she flopped. And it was a great
yeah,
inspirational album, but
yeah,
she was too busy trying to beef with her sister for stealing her money as a V, instead of her focusing on the gospel, promoting the gospel record in the gospel community.
yeah,
And it
yeah,
flopped because the church wasn't with it. That you didn't talk to the church about it. You wasn't performing at the church festivals, at the revivals, etc. So she flopped. She was too
yeah,
busy focused on that. And that's the same thing with Sukihana. Like, if you want to branch off and do other records, okay, you got to give that energy. But if you always focusing on licking and lapping butt and all of that, then that's going to dominate the conversation.
yeah. And then I did a video because I feel like she's under attack. Like, it was like I have my opinion about who I think leaked her sex tape. It's almost like this lady just like and I think they made another good point. Like, you try to model yourself after the Wendy Williams, but Wendy Williams was cute with her shade. Like, Tasha K is kind of like, I'm gonna take you out of here and destroy you with her shade. It's not entertaining at all. It's evil. And Wally, you can attest to this. Like, even when you first started dragging Tasha K, I was like, hey, I understand. I'm not a creator yet. I really, I don't understand that part of it, but I'm gonna still stand for her. You can attest to that. I was still riding with Tasha. I was still riding with her. But then when she did all of this, with the bishop and then this with Sukihana, it's just like she's getting very dark. She claims that she was through with Suki after NLE Chopper walked her in Sexy Red, and it was taking us back to slavery. But you're actually taking us back to slavery. So she just spews out a bunch of contradictions. But I have to say, yes, I do agree with you. If that's all she's gonna talk about, then that's all we're gonna pay attention to. And if she doesn't, like change the mood for us, then we don't know that the mood changes.
Absolutely.
But
You
back
have
to
you have to
yeah,
change. You have to change, but you can spoon feed the audience with it, but she didn't do it. It take development to do it. She said she's going to promote it in England, so hopefully that be successful for that. But the interview itself was great. It could have been greater and got more numbers, but she was just too vulgar. And then also that's on Armon team fault, right? When you are having someone with a vulgar, you make sure you bleep out all of it, bleep it out. It take time to do it,
yeah,
but you can pay an editor to do that. That they get paid to do that.
yeah, yeah. I agree with that. I definitely feel like it would have got because I was looking. I kept saying, "Dang, why is she being so vulgar? Why is she cursing so much?" Number one, he's probably not going to be monetized. Number two, it's
Right.
probably not going to get as many views, and that goes back
Yeah.
to the whole media training of the thing. I think it can happen for her. I think if she, cause you could tell like what triggered her in that interview and what she
Mhm.
was tired of, where she was trying to be passive aggressive. And kudos to our mom because he wasn't letting her get away from those hard questions. He was asking them, and when she would try to be passive aggressive over it, he would still go up and under and still bring it back.
Facts.
But I think he was doing that because he wanted her to clear things up. And I really wish she would have zoned in on the part where they were saying how she danced. Oh God, I'm sorry, Ollie. Just came back from school. Um, she danced with that little boy. Like you should have to me, in my opinion, you know how you could tell the video was shot in the hood, right? You know how little hood kids is. Sukihana over here, she probably just ran up and started dancing behind her. You know what I'm saying? Which is still not an excuse, but it would have been better than the way that she answered. That was my only critique in her answers, but everything else, those hard questions that he asked her as far as what she's receiving backlash from on social media, I think she did good in her answer. I do, but
I
I
think
think
I
if
think I
she
think she
gives,
gave a great opinion on her life, and it was a great interview. She could have pulled back on her being vulgar. She was mad on multiple things. Mad about people criticizing her for being vulgar. She was fighting back with the internet. The more you fight back, the more that you're gonna lose because you're outnumbered. Um, and she was even with the whole dancing up on a minor. So she pushed on that, and she was kind of shocked that he asked a question. Great question to ask, but she pushed on that. So and then she
yeah.
didn't like that.
And that's why
Hey,
I give them kudos for sticking to being an interviewer and asking those hard questions. So he did his job, to me, in my opinion, Wiley.
yes,
As
and he did his big one, and he asked some questions. And she answered some of it, but the Nicki Minaj, of course, will always dominate the conversation because Nicki Minaj is so controversial. She is an international superstar. She have a fan base that their sole job is to defend her and drag people that's against her. So
yeah, but they sick and they delusional.
that,
So at this point,
yeah,
it really doesn't even matter about that fan base. That fan base is going to get Nicki Minaj in some trouble. You mark my words. It's coming down the pipeline. Like these R. Kelly people got away with stuff for so many years, and they felt like their money and fame and their connections in Hollywood was going to continue to let them get away.
yes,
Her day is coming. I mean, people like to brag about her having this fan base. Like, oh, you bet. No, Miss Mama, and I'm not gonna, stir this conversation away. But when you talk about some things that's going on with Nicki Minaj as it relates to some legality issues, I'm gonna talk about it because I know that that's not what this panel is for. But her reign is definitely coming down, and I love how Sukihana addressed that. Good job, because this lady has a whole song that says pick a side. And Armand kept trying to get her to say that because she did the cameo in the WAP video, that's why Nicki Minaj won't give her a feature. And I love how she said, no, that's what you're saying. But I love how at the same time, she was being honest in saying, I'm not going to get the feature. However, I ain't paying homage, but it's certain people I'm going to respect. And as you, Foster Brown, Kim, I respect you and I mess with you. And I don't just respect and mess with you because I want a feature for you. See, that went over a lot of people's heads. And that's called fiber, and that's called realness. Because there's a lot of girls that have just played up under Nicki Minaj just to get a feature, and it's not genuine at all. And I respect Suki for that. She get all the props from me for that, because that's what that is. If you don't mess with me, that's fine, but I mess with you, and let that be known.
Absolutely. Thank you so very much for calling in.
You're welcome, Wally. Have a great show, okay?
Okay.
Okay, bye bye.
So we thank you so very much for y'all calling in and offering y'all opinion. And when you are older woman, I want to dive into this really quickly. I believe I hold women that are married to a pedestal. And I don't know about y'all, but ain't nowhere in the world that I'm going to be a married woman giving a single man all that attention when I'm married. The reason why I'm so hard on husbands, ain't no way Mrs. Wiley will be going back and forth with a man. Ain't no way. Not my wife. And you ain't even no creator. You just a fan. You got you a beta. There ain't no way in the world I would be doing that. I will be saying, hey, baby, get off that computer like that. You talking to another man. Hey, cut that out. You doing too much. You out of order. And I feel like when it comes about as a woman of age, once you in your 50s, you got to stop playing like you are a child. You're not a child anymore. That's what the mother told Jody. You're not a child. She went like, you got to know how to pull it. You're a grown woman. Ain't no grown woman that's married talking to a single man that's cockeyed. Ain't no grown woman with a husband got money in the bank responding to a man that is cockeyed. What does that say about you? You got a husband? You got money? And you worried about what somebody that's cockeyed that you would never see in person? I just don't understand some of y'all, because that's the reason some of y'all is in unhappy marriages. And y'all come to the internet for a release to be entertained because you unhappy. You unhappy because though you got a husband, he ain't nothing. He weak. He weak. He don't entertain me. Ain't it funny that you get more entertainment from a man thousands of miles away than you do from your husband, and you live with your husband. You sleeping with your man, but he don't make you laugh. He don't make you laugh. He don't make you giggle. But you can watch Wiley bring all the joy to you. He bring all the joy. And they do all that talking. I hear Wiley so funny. Because I know how to make you laugh. And when you do this, you come over to the Wiley show. Why y'all ain't over there with Armon Wiggins? I thought I'm nothing you with Armon, but you know Armon ain't got that juice. It's something about Wiley. I can't put my fingers on it, but I love him. I hate you, Jody. I hate you. I hate you, Jody. I'm going to do what the F I'm going to do. Do it. And what did they do after that scene when they was arguing? I love you, Jody. I love you, Jody. Remember that movie, Baby Boy? She did all that cussing. I'm going to do what the F I'm going to do. And then the other scene following that, I love you, Jody. I love you, Jody. You remember that scene? Some of y'all go to the head day. Or some of y'all used to get that. Y'all don't even get that no more. Please. Get that out my face. Want that? I'm watching Tom and Jerry. If your husband watching cartoons and don't want to smash you, you might as well divorce. He over you. You might as well divorce. If your husband is up there watching Spider-Man and you walking with a robe and a bikini and a lingerie and he don't tap that, something wrong with you. Of course, I'd be mad too at Wiley. Come to the Wiley show, be angry because you unhappy at home. I know an unhappy woman when I see one. That's why I make sure I'm funny and entertain you to bring you joy to your house, to you, so you can go deal with yourself. And then they come over to the Wiley show. Come over to the Wiley show. In the comments, talking to Wiley. Falling in love with the Wiley show. Falling in love with the Wiley show. I'm falling in love with the Wiley show. It's the best show on the internet. Sometimes I can't stand his guts. Sometimes I can't stand his guts. Sometimes I can't stand his guts, but I'm still watching the Wiley show. They still here watching? You still clicking? Because I know how to make you come and watch the Wiley show. Mouth Open left a cash app. I mean, a super sticker. Did she do it? She said, you ain't SH, but it's still love. I know. Thank you, Mouth Open. And we still here. He's still here. I mean, she's still here. Mouth Open's still here. The brother's still here. So they said my husband was white and horny all the time. It got to the point I couldn't hold a conversation. I left his behind. Plus, he called me the N-word. Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. God is so good. So, all right. I'll be going out of town in a couple of days. Back, having a good old time. Now, I think we done for the day. Did we talk about everything that we gonna talk about today? Did we talk about everything? I believe we talked about everything. We've been on here for 2 hours and 34 minutes. We want to thank you all so very much for tuning in to this beautiful show, The Wiley Show. We only talk about creators with 100,000 subscribers. All right. We thank them so very much. Our favorite celebrity, we want to thank Armon Wiggins. We want to thank him for providing us with great content. We want to thank him for breaking the internet. Also, he have more exclusives that is going to break throughout the week. So we are looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to him going live, waking up these streets, and we will be covering all of his content word for word, view for view, minute by minute. All right. Many people are sending us emails about other creators. Again, in order for us to talk about you, you got to have 100,000 subscribers or more. All right. Some people are exempt, like Amalagograms, because she don't have 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, but she is powerful and she get millions of listeners on Station Head. She's still in the top 20 today. She never been out of the top 20. She, for the first time in history, she been bumped out of the top 10, and she been in the top 10 for about 4 or 5 years straight. So this is the first time in history that she been bumped a little bit to what spot Milagro Grams is on. She's still on the charts. She is she's not number one, but Milagro Grams is at number 12. So she's been bumped out of the top 10 spot. So it's a lot of competition, a lot of people there that is competing over there. They are competing heavy over there on her Station Head. So she's at the top 14, top 12 spot. Armon Wiggins, very surprisingly, he are now have been bumped down to 46 on the charts. He have now bumped down to 46. It is so much competition on Station Head. Station Head have got more powerful people on there. We don't go live consistently on Station anymore because we do most of our stuff tomorrow. We're gonna be on Station on members only. But right now, it's a lot of competition over there on Station here. Now, the BTS people have dominated Station Head. They took over the app. Everything related to BTS or all of that, they are dominating the charts. So that is what's going on for that. So when it comes to stuff like that, and we definitely are going to do all of that and have a good time and show the massive support when it comes to that. We want to thank everybody for showing love and showing us great support for that. We want to thank everybody for coming through because when I looked at Station Head, it's a great entity, but you don't get paid like that. So we got the link open to any rhinos, moderators, former moderators that want to come and speak. They can come and speak because I believe that was a troll account that is here. So if you want to come and speak, you could come and speak on the Wiley Show. All right, because you can come on and speak and come on the show. All that typing, I can't read like that. I'm slow. So you got to come on to the show and call in at 972-674-9462. They said that was a troll account. So again, if you want to call in, 972-674-9462, if you want to call in and have a conversation. All right, that is the number. Now you can mute your television. You can call in, but all that typing, I don't do all that reading. So let's do it. The number is definitely open. All right. So the number is open. All right. We're gonna have a good old time. We will be in Orlando, Florida on October 20th in the parking lot, 25 feet away from the facility, having a conversation. We just got word on our phone from President. We just got word from President Biden that they're going to be canceling student loan debt for 39 billion of student loan cancellations. So that is definitely going to have all that type of stuff. It's going to be 39 billion that's going to be canceled. So I will get more details about that. Also, in our Hit It and Quit It. Okay, we got somebody in here. Is going to call in. Hey, you live on the Wiley Show. Oh, you got to mute your television, mute everything. I need to hear you clear. All right, you got to mute everything. Mute everything in your back. Mute that television. Mute that television. They can't hear you. You got to mute it. All right. Hello.
Hey, Wiley.
Go ahead, ma'am. Welcome to the Wiley Show.
I just called to see what you was talking about today.
Oh, now wait a minute, Mel. Excuse me?
I I I just got the notification.
Oh, you just got the notification, so that means
Yeah,
you are late.
I know. I see it's almost over.
Yeah, do you go to church? Are
Did
you
I go to church today?
do you
Today?
are you active in church? No, do you go to church?
Yes,
Have you ever been late to church?
yes, yes.
Have you ever interrupted the service and asked your pastor what he preached about in church?
Wait, you trying to get deep,
No.
Wiley?
I'm asking you a question. I ain't trying to get deep. It's a simple question. Have you ever came to your pastor in church, interrupt the service,
So
and said, "Pastor,
I'm getting scolded.
can you
I'm getting
repeat?
scolded for coming on the Wiley
Can
show
you
and
repeat? Hold on
asking.
1 second. Answer the question. Do you go to your pastor and say, "Can you repeat what you preached because I was late"?
Why do you want to argue and
I
shit,
asked you a
man?
question. I'm not a
I'm
beta
just trying
man.
to see
I'm an
what.
alpha man. You gotta ask the question. Do you ever go to your pastor and tell your pastor to repeat the sermon?
Yeah, after the service is over.
Or after the service is
Yeah,
over? But do you
yeah, like
interrupt him while he's preaching and ask him to repeat
but I
himself?
thought this was question and hours. I didn't know this was
No, what you're
the
trying to have
question the
me to
whole
do
thing.
is redo the show, and you have
No,
not
no, no,
donated a
no,
dollar.
no. I just asked what
Yes,
was one of the topics. That's
no.
all.
No. You don't need to know one of the topics because you was late and you have not donated. Now, if you deposit that check, then I can give you a replay. I can't do that for free, daughter. No, because your pastor ain't gonna do that for free. You think he gonna do that for free? You think your pastor gonna do that for free?
Yeah.
Oh, your pastor gonna repeat a sermon? No, he ain't. Don't get up that line. What church you go to? You
No, not
Baptist?
the whole
Or
sermon.
not the whole service, so you can
Not
interrupt your.
the but
What's
he
your
tells
pastor? Is
you
that a woman
what
pastor
the
or a man
topic
pastor?
is.
What's the name of your pastor? It's a female pastor.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a beta. You ain't got no two-fisted thoroughbred bad pastor. That you got one in the skirt. That's a beta. She do that. We don't do that over here. You got to come on time. You know the Wiley show go live every day. Got to come on time. You know I ain't about to sit and repeat myself.
Okay, you gonna have one this evening?
You said what?
You having another one later on?
I may have one later on, but you got to be on time.
Okay.
Do you
okay.
have? Do you?
Well,
Are you
it's
subscribed?
the notification code is not mine.
Are you
I'm in
subscribed?
Virginia. I live in Virginia.
Oh, so you live in Virginia?
Yeah, and I'm just getting a notification.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So that's a your problem. That's a you problem, not my problem. You know, if
so
you
where are you in Texas or you home in Chicago?
I'm an American.
Chicago?
I'm in America.
Yeah.
I'm everywhere.
Oh, okay.
I'm everywhere. I'm up here trying to get married to a beautiful chocolate woman.
My God.
Oh.
You trying to get married?
Yes, I'm trying to
get married. You already proposed?
I already done that.
Oh, okay. You set the date?
Yeah. Are you married?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I can't tell you today because you're gonna be late. You already late here, so I can't tell you today. You gonna get that late.
That's all right, Wiley. We still love you.
You say you married?
Yes, I am.
Is your husband? Do he lead you? Is he a beta man?
No, he's not.
Okay. Do you?
Somewhat.
Excuse me?
I'm more like you.
You
just my mouth is deadly.
Also,
and he's one of those passive aggressive.
So do you run your man or your man run you?
No, we don't run. No, we don't run each other.
So is he the head?
Yeah, he's the head, but I'm part of the head too.
Excuse me?
Yeah, we united as one.
So he's a beta. Do your man provide and pay all the bills?
Oh, yes, he does.
That's a good. Do you stand when your man come in the room?
Do I stand? Oh, what? This ain't over in the motherland.
You don't do that?
No, I don't.
Did you make love to your man this morning?
No, because he's out to sea.
He's out where?
He's out to sea.
He's out in the
He's a
sea.
merchant seaman.
He's a working seaman.
Merchant
Oh, okay.
seaman.
He out there in the sea. Okay, okay. So when he come
Yeah,
back, you provide for him.
of course.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yes. So you be on time. Do you come to him late, or you always on time in the back?
Sometimes. I mean, it's hit or miss.
Mm, okay.
But I'll be right on time when I come, though, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
This is how you should have ended your show anyway. I kept saying, I need to call Wally. I need to call him.
You need to
And I'm
call me
just,
and tell me what to do.
no, I'm not trying to tell you what to do.
Well, what are you trying to do then?
I'm holding a conversation.
Mm,
Dude,
mm.
relax.
Did you drink some today?
No, I didn't.
Are
I
you?
worked overnight.
Oh, you worked overnight.
Yeah,
Do you want to work?
5 nights.
Do you want to work overnight?
Yeah, I love working overnight.
Or you love to work?
Overnight. Mm,
So if your husband had more money and he said, "Baby, you don't have to work with him," would you still work overnight?
yeah,
Excuse me?
yeah. Yes, I would.
What kind of work do you do when you work overnight? What's the industry?
Mental health.
Oh, mental health?
Mm-hmm.
Are you a CNA, a doctor, a nurse, a counselor,
I'm a,
janitor?
yeah. Oh my God.
What are you?
A tech.
Oh, you a tech. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
you the one that put on give them the paper gowns and do their blood pressure.
No, that's medical.
Oh,
I'm more of the brain, talking to them and socializing.
okay. So you don't do their blood pressure as a tech?
No, no,
Okay.
no.
So what? So you just sit and socialize with them?
Yeah, and give them their meds and help them like with their baths and stuff like that.
So you give them meds. So you a nurse?
No,
So how you give them meds? If you ain't a nurse.
because I got certified.
So you a med tech?
Yes,
Okay.
but not a nurse.
You're not a nurse. I know what a med
I
tech
can.
is. You took your certification to pass out medication.
Right, right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but I also have a degree too.
A degree in what?
Sociology and minor in psychology.
Okay. And how do you
So,
look from 1 to 10? How do you look?
um, oh my God. I think I look good. I'm pretty good.
Can you put a number on it?
The
10,
question is,
10 being
what you need to
10,
ask
10,
is
10,
how old you think I
10, 10,
am.
10. No, ma'am. I didn't ask you that. You got to let me lead. I'm the leader here. I'm the man. So 1 to
Okay.
10, 10 being the best, 1 being the least. What
Mhm.
do you fit in that, ma'am?
I would say about a 7.
Mhm. What's your dress size?
12,
What's your height?
5, 9,
How much do you weigh?
138.
And you a size 12?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got these hips and this, yeah, everything.
So how old
'Cause
are you?
I was raised in the South, so I love to cook.
How old are you?
Yeah. I'm 60.
And you a size 12?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And how much do you weigh?
I go to the gym.
And how much do you weigh?
One 138.
And you a size 12?
Yes.
The number 12?
You said in a dress. Yes, in a dress I don't want it though. If it's not like spandex like material, clinging material, I like bigger dresses. but not my pants and stuff. But
And what's your height?
you trying to put
No,
it?
no, no, no. What's your height?
I'm 5'9".
You weigh 138 pounds and you a size
Uh-huh.
12.
Yeah. I did not hear you.
All right. Well, you married, so I'm not gonna flirt with you in honor of your husband.
Oh, I wasn't gonna let you anyway.
You weren't gonna let me? Why you say that?
Wiley,
What? Why you say it?
Wiley.
Yeah.
Look, we gonna close out the show or what? Because
First of all,
you
are you coming to Vegas or are you gonna be passing out meds?
when is going to Vegas?
It's October 6th through the 9th.
The 6th through the 9th?
Yeah, October 6th through the 9th.
My daughter's birthday is the 28th, and she's leaving tonight to go to Las Vegas. Why does keep going in and out?
Yeah, I didn't ask about your daughter, and it's October 6th through
But
the 9th.
I'm saying that to say that she's going back out there before her birthday because I got to keep my grandbabies. She got twins.
For October 6th to the 9th?
I have to find out. I don't know what. I know it's in October and it's not going to be around her birthday, so I don't know the exact date.
I understand, and I'm
But
assuming,
no,
assuming your
I
daughter,
like Vegas.
I'm assuming your daughter is a single mother.
Yes,
How old is your daughter?
33.
Wow, she's 1 year older than me, and she's single.
Mhm.
How
She's
tall
beautiful.
is she? She's 1 to 10.
You said describe her.
Yeah.
I want to. I give her like about an 8.
How much does she weigh?
She's about 150 or 160. 150, 150, between 150, 160.
How tall she is?
She's 6'3".
And what's her dress size?
I don't know her dress size. She don't live with me. I don't know.
Okay.
I would say maybe a 14. But she's a thick one too. She get it from her mom.
Well, can y'all come to Vegas together?
I'll have to get back with you on this.
Well, can you text me on this number? This is my private cell.
What date is that? No, what date is that?
October 6th. October 6th through the 9th, the first weekend in October.
Friday.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, I probably could if she's not coming because I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I go back to work on the 8th.
Okay.
That's Sunday.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that'll work.
So you make sure you text me because you got the number that you have. You can just text me that directly and I'll send you a flyer, or you can email me. I would love to see you there.
Okay. All right, Wiley.
All right. All right. I love you.
I love you too. And keep on doing what you're doing.
I'm always going to do it well, and I do it well.
Yep. Well, I know you got some people out there mad because they was like, Wiley ain't answering no more calls.
No.
You know, shut it down. And you still alive.
I will always answer your phone calls.
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
Yes, everything about me is serious.
I'll send you a picture.
Well, my text message is always open. I would love to see I would love to see your picture.
Okay.
All right. You have a beautiful day today. And I want you to think about this conversation when you're passing out meds and that you are beautiful. Just know that.
Indeed. I know that. Nobody can tell me that.
And if you get lonely, if you want to text me, I'm just one text away.
Wow. Cut it out, Wiley. Cut it out.
All right.
You just cut it out.
Okay.
What's your sign, Wiley?
A Scorpio, what's your sign?
Shut up. Ah,
You asked me what was my sign. So what's yours?
oh my God.
What-
When's your birthday? October?
November 11th.
No.
When is your birthday?
The 11th? Oh no.
What is your sign? What is your sign?
That's why his mouth is so. Oh my God.
What is your sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
You're a Capricorn.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And what's your husband's
I don't
sign?
know.
What's your husband's sign?
He's a Sagittarius, but I had one that was a Scorpio, and he was crazy. And matter of fact, my oldest daughter, she's a Scorpio too.
Yeah.
Wow. October 11th. Oh, November 11th. I'm tired.
Well,
I'm really tired.
Go get some sleep.
I will. But I'm gonna send you the picture though.
All right, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
All right.
You didn't even ask me my name.
Well, first and foremost, beautiful. I can say that. But what is your name? I'm curious.
Cassandra.
Cassandra. I like that. I like that name. Got multiple syllables. I like it. But thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cassandra, for getting off work
Nope.
and you were tired. And thank you for entertaining me, Cassandra. And I'm looking forward to your picture, Cassandra.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I like that. Thank you, Cassandra.
Okay. All righty.
All right. You have a best one.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. See, Love Jones, this is what we do. Love Jones looking, oh, he don't never flirt with me like that because you ain't got you a real man. I'm an alpha. I ain't no beta. All right, y'all. Somebody was calling. Why y'all? Somebody called me.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? You live on the Wiley Show.
What?
You live on the Wiley Show. You called this number. Did your mama call?
No, I call.
Okay, then. Hey, how you doing? What's on your mind?
I'm doing all right. I was trying to figure out why you trying to talk all sexy to that lady on the phone.
You said what now?
Why you trying to talk all sexy to that lady on the phone?
Why is I'm trying?
Why was you trying to talk all sexy to that lady on the phone?
I didn't
Knowing
try.
you're married.
I didn't try. I did it.
Oh, okay.
What? Why are you coming at me? I'm not married.
No, okay.
No. Can you ask? Can
I'm just saying.
we have conversation? Who was married on the phone?
The lady was married.
Who took
But
the
you was
vows?
entertaining it.
Who took the vows? Who took the vows? Me or her?
I'm assuming her. She the married one.
Okay. Do you know how old she is?
She said 60 something, right?
Okay. How old am I?
32.
Okay. How old was her daughter when she said her daughter?
Oh no, why you ask me all them questions?
I asked you all the questions because if I'm 30-something, she's 60-something, who got the power? Who got the keys to the Jeep here? A 60-year-old woman or a 30-year-old person? Can you answer that
so
question?
You looking for? Are you looking for a wife?
No, I'm asking you a question. You said, all right, I'm looking for a wife?
Yeah, is that what you said earlier? You looking for a wife?
I already got one.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
So you took vows too then?
I took something.
You took vows too, then, huh?
My vows were I can do what I want to do when I want to do it. That was my vows.
Oh, but she can't do that.
I didn't say she couldn't do that. You the one that was talking to me, coming at me some type of way.
You said who got the vows, and I said she do, and then I asked you, was you married? You say you married, so you got vows too.
Well, I can do what I want to do. I run my wife. But are you married?
No,
Do you want to be married?
no,
Do you have any children?
I do
How many?
too.
Do they have the same father?
No,
Are you done with men?
no.
Do you still want to lay down with men?
Do I still want to lay down with men?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I do.
So why don't you want to be married?
I don't have to be married to lay down, just like you don't.
You don't want to be married.
No,
How do you look from 1 to 10? 10 being the best, 1 being ugh.
10.
You're a 10?
Mhm.
How much do you weigh?
160,
What's your height?
5'6",
What's your dress size?
10.
Are you intimate with a man right now? Are you in a relationship with somebody?
No, no.
Why didn't it work with your baby daddy?
I don't know. That was 19 years ago.
That was 19 years ago. How old are you now?
I'm 40.
4. That was 19 years ago. Okay, what happened to the
Mhm.
second baby daddy? What happened with that relationship?
It ended.
And what happened with it? Why did it end?
Why did it end? Cause he had a baby by someone else.
Oh, he had a baby by somebody else?
Mhm. He was a Rolling Stone.
Do any of your baby daddies take care of the children? Do they provide for them?
Not now. They grown.
Okay, were they taking care of them when they were kids?
Mhm.
Okay. And so now you are just done with men.
I didn't say that.
Oh, you're not. You just don't want a husband.
Right.
Okay. Are you beautiful?
I think so. Yeah.
If I were to see you in person, do you think I would be attracted to you?
Uh, Probably so. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm. All right. How did you find out about the Wiley show?
I've been watching Wiley shows for a little while because I see you going in on Tasha K and Armon Wiggins, and I find it very amusing how you trolling Tasha K, talking about you about to be in that parking lot, and it just tickled the hell out of me.
Are you coming to Vegas?
Nah, not this year.
Okay. Are you coming to Tasha K event to see me in the parking lot?
No, I'm not,
Mm.
because I do not want to see you get locked up.
Why do you assume that I'm going to get locked up?
Because you over there bothering that lady. Why is you bothering that lady?
I didn't say I was going to bother that. I said I was going to be in a parking lot
But why are you going there?
because it's a free country.
Okay. Well, enjoy yourself.
When the last time you got some enjoyment in your life?
I get enjoyment out of life every day.
Are you happy today?
Mhm. Yeah, I woke up this morning. I
Mhm,
had got a roof over my head.
mhm.
I ate. Yeah, I'm good.
And you know what else happened today?
Mm-mm.
You on the phone with me.
Yeah, okay. Wow.
Mm, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I want you to come
All
to
right,
Vegas.
well, enjoy the rest of your show, okay?
I want you to come to Vegas too, So come to Vegas.
All right.
All
All
right.
right, I'll be there. Have a good evening.
Okay. Well, I love talking to the people. I love talking to the people. They want to hear me talk to them. I think somebody else had called in. I don't know why y'all mad at me.
Hello.
Hello, you live on the Wiley Show. I seen you call me not once but twice. I'm Wiley. I'm talking to you. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm on the show now.
Yes, you on the show now.
Oh, okay. Well, hello. I just called to give my little 2 cents about the SeanDavieWay throwing subliminal backhanded shade to Armon. I've noticed he's been doing that for a while now, and I'm actually glad you're calling it out because nobody else was doing it. But he'll play nice nasty, you know. He'll like give compliments and then he'll follow it up, but I wouldn't do that or something, or I can't explain it, but the nigga is fake. Basically.
I see it, and I'm glad that you see it.
Yeah, he's very fake and shady, and he even do it to his bestie, King Kane. He shade King Kane all the time, and I don't understand for the love of me why that man don't see it. I mean, he be talking about, I don't be up here begging, and then he know King Kane beg every show. And it's just a bunch of other, especially with the Jag situation. But in the King Kane seemed like a follower to SeanDavieWay. I don't know if it's just me, but every time Sean do a show, King Kane follow up with the same subject matter, and it's just weird. But I just wanted to call and say Sean's fake as hell, and I've been seeing it too. And I'm glad you called it out.
Well, thank you for confirming what I believe. Thank you, caller.
How
long you been watching this?
Oh, I'm brand new.
Brand new.
Brand spanking new. I just popped over here maybe within like the last 3 days.
Well, I want you to come to Vegas. So I want you to see me in person since you brand new.
Oh, okay.
Because we'll be in Vegas October 6th to the 9th, but I want to see you if you can.
Okay. Where can I get all the information?
Yes, you can email me at WileyShowProductions@gmail.com or text me. You got the number. Just text me on this number right now, and I'll send it to you. And I'll see you the email so I can see the information.
Okay, I will do.
Yeah, thank you so very much.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And they said, Wiley ain't making no sense. This is a brand new listener. Y'all thought I don't know what I'm talking about. One day, y'all gonna listen to the Wiley Show. See, God's sending new people. All right. Hold on. Let me see if they're going to. Okay, let me call them back. Because they had called the show. I guess they called by accident. All right. They must have called by accident. All right. Thank y'all. So, anybody else want to call in? Speaking about Vegas, we're going to put it on the screen here. We will be in Vegas October 6th through the 9th. All right. And it's not no meeting. I'm talking about it's not no concert. It's just us having fun in Vegas. That's October 6th through the 9th. Having fun on 2023. If you would like to come, WileyShowProductions@gmail.com. Send an email and RSVP. Just say you want to come. All right. You can stay on the strip, whatever you want to stay. We'll be in Vegas. We'll let you know where we at. We'll have a good old time. WileyShowProductions@gmail.com. October 6th to the 9th, 2023. WileyShowProduction@gmail.com. All right. I want to see y'all there in the building. It's going to be fun. I told y'all. Okay. All right. So I said people are going to come on the Wiley Show. They're going to show love on the Wiley Show. We know what we talking about. People is jealous of Armon Wiggins. The title is of this show. I want to make sure we read it for you all because we spoke on the truth. And the title is SeanDavieWay, Monroe, and Tasha K. Silence once Armon Wiggins drop his Sukihana interview. All right? Look at that. Once he dropped the interview, they ain't saying a word. I mean, they went on break because they press, jealous, mad, envy. They mad because the original, the great one, the get in here, the one and only that does and originated the hashtag here, have dominated the sector with one interview. And they upset, they mad, they press because the king is back and feeding the cockeyed peasant. Slewfoot. He can talk about it. That's my favorite celebrity. He's harmless. And we love him. All right. Make sure y'all subscribe. We go do our little church announcements. If you want to don't hit the P.O. Box 701122, Dallas, Texas 75370. If you want to send anything to the P.O. Box, you can. P.O. Box 701122, Dallas, Texas 75370. If you want to send a Cash App, $ Marquise Wiley 28, Marquise Wiley 28, $. If you want to send a Cash App, if you want to send Zelle, WileyShow@gmail.com. If you want to do PayPal, you can send PayPal as well. You can follow me on Threads @Wiley Show, Twitter @Wiley Show, Instagram @Wiley Show. Go to our website, www.wileythetroll.com. You got any updates on your favorite creators that 100,000 subscribers or more, or your favorite celebrities, you can always email us at wileyshow@gmail.com, or you can text us at 972-674-9462. Text us, not call us. Text 972-674-9462, and we would love to hear from you. All right. Thank you all so very much for that. We want to say thank you to the producers. Thank you to the members. Members, we will be with you all on the members only tomorrow. All right, y'all make sure y'all come through and have a good time with us. We will put the time what we're going to be on soon, so you all will have that time tomorrow. I definitely want to do it at 7:00 East Coast time. I'm sorry, 8:00 East Coast time, 7 Central, and on the West Coast 5 p.m. So that is the time we're going to do it. It could change. All right. So be prepared. We don't know how many hours we're going to do it. We could do it for 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. The sky's the limit. If you want to join the members only, you go to get our merchandise too. You can join the members only, all members only right now. They will drop the link in there. If you have any detail you want to try to join, if you're not able to join, you can text us because we are about to go in on some winos. Okay. Tasha K. That's 972-674-9462. You can text us and we will send you the link if you have any issues for our people that have any issues. All right. Thank you to the members. We thank y'all so very much. Thank you all for giving y'all opinion. And to that time, keep that same energy. Oh, my favorite celebrity. I love you. I love Armon. He is the best. I love when he be breaking stories. He got veneers in his mouth. It don't stay. I love Armon Wiggins show. Love you, brother. Y'all have a good one. Good night. Hey, hey, hey.